The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
And I'm here. The AWO is in the house. What's up, guys? What's up, losers? I'm kidding. You're not losers. You're my buddies and friends. What's up? What's up, guys? Oh, I admit I was gonna do this stream earlier in the day. Let y'all know. I was thinking about doing this stream earlier in the day, but I took a nap and I was a little busy too afterwards. And then I was thinking about, you know what? Not doing the stream today. But about hour and a half so, I'm like, you know what? I'll do the stream. I'll do this stream. So yeah, that's the plan. I hope to see people in the DM group. Uh, hope to see people here because I got some things to talk about tonight. If if not busy at all, I might do a shorter stream. But if it is, okay, I'm not gonna remove freaking ads. Okay, if it does get busy, I will go longer. So do me a favor. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. If you're new here and you see what you like, yeah, go ahead. Do all that. We're going to talk Spider Man. We're about what? About Spider Man. What are we with Spider Man? 120 something days? 123, 124 days until Spider Man comes out? So, yeah, 4 months. It's the end of March. It's the end of March, so 4 months, right? So we're not far, well, we're not really that far off, I guess. But welcome to my stream. Hope to see the chat popping. All right, so say hello. Hello, buy, sub, subscribe, anything. Anything is good. Okay? Anything. Okay? So please subscribe. I'll do that. All right, where to begin? There's the chat. Should I show on restream? Uh, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't have Twitch. The fuck was that? Show on stream. What is this? It's a demo. No, no demo, please. No. Okay. We'll put the comments there. I mean, you're gonna see them on YouTube anyway, but on the side. But we'll put them there. Are you? When are you gonna be invited? I wonder we're blind to this. I'm curious because I haven't. I don't. This is not Twitch. I don't have Twitch. That's just a demo. That was just a demo, man. It's the first time I used it. I do have a Twitch, but I don't use Twitch. I used to a long time ago. Long time ago. But I don't use Twitch anymore. But there's Red. Okay. But I don't know where blinded is. I mean, I haven't. Yeah, they show up on screen. Yeah, it's There you go, Red. There we go. I took the demo off, so now the comments from YouTube just show up. Just show up. I got a lot of shit to talk about though. Breaking news: Shrek will return in Avengers Doomsday. Oh, by the way, they're going to reshoots. They're reshooting right now for that film. That you all know. They're doing reshoots for that film, Avengers Doomsday. I gotta admit, I don't know if Blind is here. I don't know if Blind is here. I don't know if he's gonna join or be in the chat. But I gotta admit, his stream yesterday, and Red was there. Red was there. That was a chaotic, crazy, juicy stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what I'm talking about, Red? That was insane, that stream, right? Probably tomorrow? Maybe, Red. What time do you stream, Red? I'll get on my Twitch. I'll try to get access to my Twitch account, and I'll try to follow you on Twitch, sub to you on Twitch. Okay? Um, how's your sub? What's your numbers like on Twitch? I have like 50 subs. Yeah, you only showed up the last hour, I know, uh, but I don't know how much you listen to it. Hi, Sean. I can stream earlier in the day. Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm probably not streaming tomorrow on here. So next week I might stream on a Monday. Tomorrow I have been streaming a little bit on a Mondays lately. That's because 9 followers. I have been streaming a little on Mondays last few weeks. That's because I haven't really streamed on Sundays. Overlord. Oh my god, it's Doomcock. That's the reason why. But I'm streaming this Sunday, and I get more live viewers and visitors. But the Monday next Monday I probably won't stream. Tomorrow I probably won't stream, and the Monday after I probably won't stream. I try to stream more on Sundays again. Okay, that's my plan. You know, Red, in the DMs, just send me a Twitch account, and I'll sub to you. But yeah, all right. So I guess there we go. All right, guys, nine viewers. It's good. 9 viewers. I'm proud. All right. Okay. This rumor. Okay. There's a story going around that. Thanks, Sean. I've been okay. I've been happy with my YouTube. I'm not like a big YouTuber, but I'm happy. I got a dedicated fan base and friends. My Aussie friends, yeah, the Australian friends, yeah. Well, you stream at night, and they're usually up, right? They're usually awake because it's morning their time. Oh, this is restream, George. I went back to restream. This is just restream. D- But all right, so I'm paying a little bit cheaper, a little bit less features, but it doesn't matter. I like it, but they have definitely done a new interface. They have definitely changed things around here, and I figured out some new stuff on here. I figured out how to do an intro and things like that, but not an outro. It won't let me do an outro for some reason. Whatever. I still can't really upload videos. I mean, I could upload video clips, but I only have 5 spots based on the basic plan. 5 clips. But yeah, I know, Red. But yeah. So the Spider-Man Brand New Day, Cosmic Wonder. I've watched this stuff. I've watched this stuff. But Spider-Man Brand New Day, apparently again, a second time, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the actual. I was actually looking for the script. I really was. I was actually looking for the potential leaked script. Second time apparently it was leaked. I was looking for it because I saw like a potential leaked script a week ago, and I might have told you on a past stream yesterday, which everyone blinded was on. I think it was yesterday or the stream before where I did with blinded. Uh, that I told blinded that like I saw potential leaked script of Brand New Day and how non-believable it sounded. It had like you remember when I made a video in a stream about the Jackal? Well, that script that apparently I talked about that leaked about a week ago, the Jackal apparently was the main villain in that script. But some of the other stuff in the script sounded so damn unbelievable, so damn fake that I was like, yeah, it's not believable. Not believable. That's why I said yesterday on stream that, oh, apparently the Jacko in that leaked script has mind control powers, psychic powers. He can control people's minds, things like that. Okay. Well, apparently this time another leaked script of the movie came out. Now I couldn't find it. I couldn't find. I just checked. I checked X. I checked X. Okay. I checked X. I couldn't find it. I'll be honest. I couldn't find it. So I can't tell you whether if I believe it or not. I probably, if I told you if I believe it or not, probably tell you if I'm not. I wouldn't spoil it for you because if it ends up being true, this script that I was trying to find ends up being the actual script, the actual movie. I think some people will get upset. Now I would believe my main audience would get upset, but if somebody who's new to this, to my channel, or somebody just happens to click on my channel and sees listens a bit, they might get upset. Okay, but, but my thing is, because scripts have been leaked out before, before all the time. It happens. It happens. They have been leaked, right? They have been leaked out before. I kind of knew the end game leaked a bit. I knew Wonder Woman 84 script. Now you all know. I knew that, and so I knew. Okay. Also, also, my thing is, man, man, how do these movies, yeah, how do these movies, yeah, how do these companies don't do a good job? How they do a terrible job of keeping things in house? How can you let things like that slide? You know what has to be. You know, you know what it has to be, right? There has to be somebody working on the set, or somebody to know. And the only way you could get leaks like this, some random person doesn't just get it. It has to be somebody working on the movie. It has to be from the inside. Okay, it has to be something from the inside. Okay, and this is nothing new with movies. With movies, nothing new. But I'm sure the studios know this, and I'm sure they're trying their best to weed out who, because it's kind of hard to investigate who could possibly leak this kind of stuff out. Whether it's whether the scoopers have some information in the movie, who's in, who's out, what scenes are being shot, whether it's believable or not, or some the scripts plot leaks are out. It- Marvel has to do some investigation, and they have to investigate the people working on this movie or on the show, or just not just Marvel, DC's movie studios in general. But it's hard. It's hard. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Get a warrant for? They're not police, right? They're not police. They're not detectives. They can't. Well, I would assume everybody who works on the films. I don't know if the grass is here. The grass is here. I assume everybody works on the films, and that I don't care what we. I'm not talking about actors, directors, producers, but I'm talking about like set designers, costume designers, stunt coordinators, stuntmen, food, catering, people that work on catering, anybody that works on a set, everybody. I assume they sign NDAs, right? NDAs. I assume they would sign NDAs, all of them, right? Because their careers are more in jeopardy. Obviously, if any of them get caught leaking stuff out, their careers are in jeopardy. Somebody that's working in the catering, if they leak something out from a set that they were catering to, they would definitely get fired over an actor. Because actors, let's be honest, guys, actors have accidentally leaked stuff before, and they don't get in trouble. They don't get in trouble, right? They don't get in trouble because they're a lot more valuable than somebody working in catering or things like that, right? A lot more valuable. But it's kind of hard for it'd be hard for movie studios to. It's hard to investigate that. It's hard to because it make people lose. I mean, it would definitely affect trust between people working on the movie and the studios, and because I always believe leaks from anywhere. Okay, leaks from anywhere. Most leaks from anywhere. Movies, sports, wherever. I believe leaks from anywhere. Emails, whatever. Eventually, they come from the inside. Usually, they all come from the inside. The inside. Okay, okay. All come from the inside. Somebody from the inside, whether it's accidental or not. Okay. Now, I believe with this movie studios with movies, I believe leaks or whatever coming out of the movies. I think that's intentional. I don't think it's accidental. Okay, I think that's intentional. Man, I don't think it's I'm dead set on that. I'm convinced on that. That I believe it's intentional. And I don't know what people get out of it by leaking stuff, especially the movies. But why they would leak that stuff? I understand why it would get over social media. Why or on Twitter, Instagram, X is Twitter, TikTok, Reddit. I understand why it would be all over that. I would. I understand because people are like that. There's people out there that like to, they They feed off people's emotions, right? But there's people like that because that's their attention. That's how they get attention. And okay, whether you're get excited because you get excited if this is if the leaks are true or not, if they're legit. But okay, but if they're not true, okay, people will be disappointed and mad and pissed off. There, it could go two ways, right? Excitement or massive disappointment. What I believe is because I seen it with before where all these scoopers and all these leaks, so-called leaks, say this happens, but it doesn't happen in the film, and people get disappointed because they're expecting this, expecting this. Okay, to me, I really personally think I rather the scoopers are not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna listen to me, and I know fans. I know some fans. Fans are different, but I'd rather not know anything about Avengers Doomsday because I know there's gonna be surprises. I know there's gonna be surprises in the film. Shocking surprise. I like surprises. I like surprises in things. I like surprises in wrestling. I like surprises in movies and TV shows. Right? 'Cause I mean, okay. I think I and, and I definitely internet. I mean, look, rumors has been a thing for a long time, but I mean, we just had papers and back in the days, phones. I don't know if Red's still here, but the WWE hotline or the WCW hotline, they call for rumors of wrestling, right? You remember that? I don't know if Red knows about that. I'm sure he does, right? Then the internet became widely popular, message boards, forums, right? Stuff like that. And then rumors, rumors and speculation became much more prevalent on the internet. Okay, and it's about generating buzz now, right? Buzz, excitement. To me, Avengers Doomsday, I don't think it needs that. And Spider Man, I don't think it needs that. There's such big, monumental films that I like for the surprise us, shock us. Okay, like surprise us. That's all I'm saying. But if you're one of those people that like to know leaks or spoil or potential speculation and rumors, fine. If you're one of those people that like surprises, good. I like both, but the thing is with surprises, I think you get a general reaction. You get a much more general reaction, a much more genuine reaction, a much more real reaction, legit reaction. Okay, that's what I think. Wrestling sometimes they do both. Sometimes they will the dirt sheets will have all this guy's appearing on AEW no matter what, The Rock is showing up or whatever, whatever. And sometimes they will do, and sometimes WWE would hide or AEW will hide that and keep that all secret. Because I'm gonna tell you an example. Beth Phoenix, when she showed up in September, none of the dirt sheets had her showing up. Now I don't even know if she signed AEW or it was a one-off, but none of the dirt sheets had her showing up. Okay, okay. Oh, it's right all along though. Red is right all along. Where are you? Are you Agatha now? That's your name? Reditha? Reditha? I'm gonna call you Reditha. Can I call you Reditha? Reditha? Reditha. Yeah, I'm sorry, but now I'm not gonna call you that. It'd be funny though. Okay, what else? What else? Greatest scuba of all time, Red. Yo, blinded. Ah, see, blinded's here. I mean, he's been in a chat in a DM group. Call you what? I'm calling Red Redithal. I was right all along though, so I'm gonna call you Agatha all along. I'm gonna call you Redithal. Redithal. Red all along. Red is all along. Oh my god. Why am I watching this? Ah, I'll be on sooner. Oh, Red, you want to come on? Oh, you go to sleep early, don't you? No, what time do you go to sleep, Red, on Sundays? I know you go early. Crime fighting at night. Where's Sideways? I want Sideways on. Yeah. Okay. All right. But oh yeah, I had a feel like talking about this. Well, okay. Red's blind is going to be on in a few, and as soon as possible. Okay. By 9, you go to sleep at 9. Wow, that's you go to sleep. Man, that's midnight my time, man. Wow, man. All right, so what else is in this? Okay, while we wait for blinded, Sadie Sink signs 5 MCU movies. Okay, okay. Now that's in the title. There's no question mark there. There should be a question mark in the thumbnail. It's fucking terrible because fucking Google Gemini fucked up the word movies. They did. Stupid Google Gemini. Whatever. But I'm not. I wasn't like going to tell it again to regenerate a thumbnail because it kept copyright reasons. You need to be okay. 3 a.m. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I understand. But the Sadie Sinks thing, 5 MCU deals. Okay, I want to preface this. This is not confirmed or confirmation on anything. Okay, let me tell you once again, not confirmation, not confirmed by anybody. Okay, anybody. The only person saying this is my time to shine. Hello. Google Gemini can be stupid. It can be for sure. But the only person saying this rumor is saying this that Sadie can sign a 5 picture deal to be in 5 MCU movies is my time to shine. Hello, okay? That's it. It's my time to shine. Is the only one saying this. Okay? So, what does that mean? Yeah, Allen Iverson. Well, so what is that? Hey, hi. Allen Iverson should be like, I'm gonna copyright the term AI. Copyright AI. He should, right? Yo, where the hell is AI been? He's like so private. He's like the only NBA player that doesn't have like a public life. It's like the only NBA legend now doesn't even have like. My time is shine. Yes. See, Brad. Your point is that my time to shine. Hello knows absolute crap. Okay, we know this. Okay, we know this. Okay, we know my time to shine. Hello is full crap. Okay, okay. Is he involved in the 3-on-3 basketball league? I do Degrassi because I like once in a while calling out these scoopers. Okay, I do once in a while. But here's the thing about what I know about I entertainment industry in the sports industry, how they're different. I don't. Yeah, to me, sports is a form of entertainment, no doubt. Oh yeah, I know Ice Cube owns it. I know sports is a form of entertainment, guys. Sports is definitely a form of entertainment, right? But it's not exactly. Sports is not Hollywood, even though they kind of do interact in a way. But the thing that's different about sports and entertainment in the Jeff Snyder, we'll see, because Jeff Snyder is not 100%. It's not, Jeff Snyder is not always. Jeff Snyder is not always right. Jeff Snyder's been wrong a lot, man. He's been wrong a lot. Okay, so but I'm gonna say this: the difference between entertainment and sports is that sports we know the length of a contract and how much an athlete is making, right? We know. With sports, we know. I don't know. I don't have contracts off of players off the top of my head, but we know this player, as an example, has signed a 2-year deal for 45 million. So that's like 22 and a half, right? Okay, 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 okay. In sports, we know this player can have a 2-year deal, 40 million, 20 million a year, or whatever. We know. In the entertainment industry, we don't know that kind of stuff. Actually, Degrassi knew before Jeff Snyder. Okay, I'm telling you, Degrassi kind of knew before Jeff Snyder. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying, Degrassi. I was saying that, Degrassi. Nobody signs multi-year picture deals anymore. Yeah, I don't think Connor McDavid's going to go to Anaheim. I'm sorry, ever. Ever. No. If he goes to California, it'll be more like LA, man. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Marvel doesn't sign actors actresses to multi-year picture deals anymore. They don't do that. They don't do that. Okay? Especially in the entertainment industry, we don't. They never release a fit contract. What terms on a contract is in the entertainment industry. Rarely. You'll hear producers or directors sign with a studio. Say they sign a multi-picture deal with a studio, right? But you don't hear actors, or actresses sign multi-picture deals. But you hear producers, writers, and directors. You'll hear that, and showrunners. You'll hear that, but not actors or actresses. Okay, okay. Actors and actresses usually like to be tied down to one studio. Okay, okay. Okay, and if you think about it, if okay, Marvel doesn't do it anymore. No, they changed that. Marvel doesn't do it anymore. And no actor or actress is signed for 5 movies in a universe. That's a bad career move. Oh, here's Blinded. Blinded, right? Blinded.
Friend,
Oh, I gotta get rid of this thing now because it's
I've
blocking
come to
your
talk
avatar.
with you again.
Now I gotta take this thing away.
Oh yeah, you gotta take
Blinded.
away the chat.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Marvel doesn't sign actors and actresses to multi-picture deals anymore.
And that's what they say.
Yeah, does
Because I
picture-to-picture
mean,
deal.
there's actors like
Hmm.
Oscar Isaac who only signed up to do one TV show, and then because of that, we haven't seen him since. Which is stupid. They should have never gotten him to play Moon Knight if that was going to be the case.
Yeah,
Because I
I'm
mean, like, no one's even talking about, are we going to see Moon Knight again?
probably eventually
I
negotiations.
mean, I assume
Marvel
he's not
does
going to be in these Avengers movies, though.
Marvel does picture to picture deals. Exactly, Degrassi. They don't say you're gonna be. They
Nah.
don't sign you to 2 or 3 deals. They changed that. They changed that over the years.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
and the
that
thing,
in the early days. They stopped doing that since like what, like the new phase started, like
Phase 4 and 5. They
yeah.
yes, yes. Directors do get signed for multi picture deals. They do. Directors do with a studio. Like they directors do.
I mean, what care I mean, the thing is like they probably know, or the actors probably are now going to be like, "Hey, I'm not going to sign a multi-picture deal." Like that was like an old, I feel like it was an old way of doing things
A lot of
because
them, a lot of them spoke out
no
against
one
it.
no one was expecting these movies to make tons and tons of money,
Yeah,
right? So, yeah, I
it's because
doesn't make sense for them to do that anymore.
when they did it, they had it. They filmed so much of it, like especially the first saga, like the first Infinity Saga. They
Hmm.
filmed so much of the character. Like, how many movies is RDJ in Infinity Saga? Like 7, 8. He barely did anything
Yeah,
else, right? He did like Sherlock Holmes and barely anything. Um,
yeah. I mean,
There is
Chris Evans
company.
too. Chris Evans was in a Marvel movie uh, every
Yes.
year starting from 2011 to 2019,
Yeah. It's been ages
including
since yes.
cameos.
And the thing is, with Sadie Sink, it would not be wise for her to sign a 5 year deal. Not be wise. If I was a representative, I'd be against it.
Yeah, I think. Listen, My Time to Shine is a fraud. So I
Yes.
don't know who cares what she says. She's a loser, a liar, and like right now she's saying, "Oh, they're making a Star Fox movie." Oh, isn't that convenient?
Why? Because it's
Did we
like
hear
it's,
did we hear anything about Star Fox over the last couple of months? No, not a peep, not a word. But suddenly, oh yeah, there's a Star Fox movie. Huh? I wonder why. Wonder what changed, huh?
oh yeah.
Bunch of
Yeah.
clowns. Goddamn. The new term, jesters.
Hmm.
Damn fucking jesters. Get these clowns out of here. So yeah, I don't believe. I don't. Nobody should believe anything. Like she's also saying that the symbiote. It's gonna be in Spider-Man 4. Okay, you know what I mean? They just throw shit at the wall, and then when it happens, they go, "You see, I told you." Like as if that means anything.
Hmm. Ben
Yeah,
Affleck was
who
just,
originally signed a 12 pitcher deal, low pay.
but
Yo, he
doesn't
didn't
Ben
he didn't
Affleck
do shit.
didn't Ben Affleck have like a lot of? Didn't he have like a deal with Warner Brothers or something for like a long time, like in general?
Who?
Ben Affleck,
Didn't he have what?
like a deal with like Warner Brothers in general, not just for DC, but his other stuff.
I'm not sure. It might have been like for his directing and stuff
Yeah.
or his production companies. And he was, I mean, he had that show on HBO, Greenlight. He did that. So I don't know. Maybe.
Red Degrassi would know.
Yeah. My time to shine is a man.
Yes, Daniel RPK.
Yeah, it's Daniel RPK pretending LARPing as a woman to get clicks and views.
Yeah. She's a Karen. My time
No, he's a Karen.
he's a Karen. Well, didn't I? Wasn't that called Chad? Did it used to be like called Chads? I guess they don't not call Chads anymore.
No, that's a whole other terminology. The incel terminology. They had that, and then it just everybody started using it because it was funny and dumb.
Hmm.
A
It's
12
like
pitcher deal specifically
Degrassi.
Bruce
You're
Wayne,
right.
Batman.
It's like it's Degrassi is like Degrassi is right. It's like it's picture to picture, right? And like that Marvel does picture to picture. It's like an athlete
Hmm.
signs always a 1 year deal. They don't sign a 2 year deal or 3 year deal. It's like an athlete just signing a 1 year deal. And if they want to come back to the same team, they'll sign another 1 year deal.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I mean, because these studios, these companies, they will,
Yeah,
they'll give
true
you
Degrassi.
pennies. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you're worth billions. So yeah, you know, I mean, Marvel has the money to pay out people. Because if Daniel aren't the same person, then
Would
they
that
just
be?
make a sex tape. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're bots for foreign gambling websites. Yeah, they're all
Both of
like
them. Like,
why
is that?
why anyone would be listening to these well, it's not these, it's one person. It's one person and he's LARPing as a woman.
I got yeah. I mean, like some of the Snyder people are like a LARPing as a woman. That one,
Yeah,
one
all
Snyder.
of a sudden now, like one of the most like profitable things you could do on the internet is pretend to be a woman.
Oh, they're catfishing you with these bullshit lies and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, like,
Like if we got a sex tape between Daniel RPK and My Time to Shine, it'll be Daniel RPK literally showing his junk in front of the camera, touching himself. You know what I mean? And then he would say, "Well, it technically counts. My hand is my time to shine." Absolute clown,
you know what?
absolute bozo, jesters, goddamn motherfucking jesters.
What's up, Sideways? Oh, Sideways has a great story last night. I'm
Yeah,
not
that
gonna.
was a crazy story.
Oh my god.
Hey, Sideways, can I get $25?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that $25. Not that I need to spend it on something, that I need. I just want $25.
That's not how contracts are signed. How important the role is the person playing.
Are
No.
signed on how important the role is playing, looking at the future. I mean, he kind of has a point, but I mean, they know, like Marvel knows whether this is a character they're going to use,
Yeah.
and they're and I mean, the thing is, it's not so much the contract, it's more of the actor that they go with. Like, they're not going to go to a big actor and be like, yeah, we want you to potentially play this character that has multiple appearances down the road. They're not going to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, we're going to have to see with Doctor Doom. That's like a different situation, but like all the characters who are going to be in the X-Men movie, like those are going to be actors that are fairly young, that are not like big draws, but they're kind of well known, right? That's what
Yeah.
my assumption is going to be. Yeah, yeah. Fuck all these people, they're grifters. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, can you really trust a man larping as a woman on the internet? No.
You. Mm-hmm.
We're lucky, at least, like I wouldn't be surprised if there was like an alternate universe where Grace Randolph has never showed her face. People would think that she was a man.
She's drunk Cappy, really. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. John Campea. The thing is, John Campea is too old to run sock accounts, but maybe
Yeah.
Ray's running some sock accounts.
You think Grace is? Huh.
No, Ray,
Ray? What if Ray
Ray.
is Cappy exposed? That'd be hilarious.
Oh man. Well, I mean, that would be some 40 chess because he was making fun of himself then.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Holy, that would be. Could you imagine like John Campea exposed like ends the channel and it's like he comes on camera and it's Ray
Hmm.
and he's like, I did this to fuck with you and fuck you, John. And oh man, dude, that would be fucking cinema. Holy. Like Ray, we were just talking about this yesterday. Like we want to know what happened to Ray. Like where is Ray? Is he being held in a dungeon somewhere? Like why can't his sister help him? Like why does she always have to rely on, John to discipline him? It's crazy.
John disciplined them.
Yeah, like a child. Like it's almost like his child. John always
Yeah, the
that's another
grandson.
thing. Why does John Campea keep talking about having children? He's pushing 60.
Where is he? Tyrell Magnus?
Tyrell Magnus does run all the counts, yes.
Yeah, I know.
He's trying to attack this one channel. I forget the guy's name. But
Oh, he's
he
54
exposed
now.
him.
John,
Wait, John Campea is 54?
yeah. I mean, yeah,
Oh
55 is still kind of
man.
old, though. 55 is still old. 54, 55 for children's old.
54, John, you pushing 60.
I mean, look, I'm not going to say when you can have kids, but like in your 50s, I mean, like maybe you should start,
It's it's not really good to have kids in your
yeah.
50s. I mean, unless you froze it and did all that stuff, but it's not ideal. I
Hugh
mean, his
Jackman?
wife is younger, but
Hugh Jackman will not be cast. Do you know how old Hugh Jackman is? Hugh Jackman's like
yeah,
60. I'm serious.
yeah. Hugh Jackman is going to be an
57.
AI Wolverine soon.
For 10 years, he'll be like, I mean, look, Wolverine doesn't
Tyrone
know.
Magnus got you blocked. Holy,
What do you say
what
about
what did
Tyrell
you
Magnus?
say? I know he's soft. If you say anything like negative about Tyrone Magnus,
Absolutely.
he comes after you, and then he will. Like I said, this is how people know he has a sock account because he's like, um, there's a sock account that was just glazing him, and he was so stupid to put like all his information on the sock account. So it's like it was literally
I,
him. Like you go on the sock
you
account and
know
you're
what?
like, holy shit, the same birthday, the same
I,
everything. Oh my god.
you know what's funny? Because I never thought he was that bright.
No, he's an idiot, man. He doesn't even know half of the shit he's talking about. You seen that
No!
man?
Yes! And you see how many videos a day he does just to get to 1 million subs?
Yeah, he sits in that chair 24/7. He doesn't even get out of that chair. He just be recording videos and shit. Like,
You
oh
know,
my
yeah.
god.
You know what the worst sock accounts are? Is where you have like those sock accounts that keep glazing the person that they're sipping for, and you know and you definitely know that's their alt, right? You're like,
Hmm. Yeah, he's like
oh,
glazing himself in the comments.
vanity search. This is called vanity search. This is when somebody goes on
Yeah.
X and they put it in the search thing and they type in their name and yeah, people do that. People do that.
Holy shit. So you're telling me Tyrone Magnus, he got
Probably,
all this free time and he's like searching his name and then he's blocking everybody who criticizes him? Holy
yeah,
shit, man. We should put that to the test.
yeah.
We should put that to the test. I'm gonna be saying stuff about Tyrone Magnus now.
I think Grace does it too. I think Grace fantasy search herself too.
Yeah, yeah, that's the guy's name.
I know
Salvage?
Salvage. I
Yeah.
know him.
Yeah, yeah, that guy's hilarious. And he was like, he's arguing with him in the comments, and it's his alt account. It was so funny. And then he was arguing with some other Snyder dude too. I think it was the concept artist who did the art for the
Oh,
Snyder
Jay
Cut.
Olivia. Jay
Yeah,
Olivia is that
yeah.
his name?
He was
Yeah,
arguing with him too.
that guy is a Snyder cultist too, man. And the
Yeah.
worst thing is, he worked with DC a lot, not before Snyder.
I call that I call
Jarbo.
that move the jump.
But Degrassi, what a come on with you. Well, I don't remember the last time Degrassi was on my stream.
It's been a while. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I call that the Jarbo.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jarbo's so sensitive. Holy
I like
shit.
that picture Degrassi posted the other day where you have like the thing, the saliva coming out of Jarbo's mouth
Yeah.
and you can see it looks like
Yeah,
coordinated strike Eternal Magnus.
all I said to him was, "Aren't you also fat
This
and
is
boring?" I
this
mean,
is the same
and
this
then
is
boom, that was it.
this is the same guy who raged over like a 2 second kiss in Eternals by two men, and I'm like, dude, if you're not gay, why is that? If you're straight, why does that bother you? Like,
Hold on. Degrassi's mentioning. I seen that comment, that account. That account has messaged me. I've
yeah,
never interacted with that guy before, but he was one time months ago. He messaged me talking about he's like, you hate Gerbo too, and he's like, we should team up or some shit like that. I'm like, I don't know who you are though. I just told them, listen, I hate Jarbo. Jarbo's a fraud,
it's form a
and
tag
that was
team.
it.
It's form a
That was
tag team.
it. No, he didn't tag me. He DM'd me. He DM'd me. He sent me a personal message. Uh, Jarbo wears a polar bear costume. Yeah, he loves Polly the polar bear. Oh look, Archie's here. He's like, laugh my ass off. Yeah, yeah. What the hell is going on? Like these. It's like one interaction
what
and you get
the
blocked.
what the hell was that guy who blocked you today? Like, what the hell was that random
Oh, yeah,
person?
I don't know. Listen, I'm on a streak apparently. I never even swore or said anything. It was literally like what? A 5 sentence sorry, a 5 word sentence, okay? And I got blocked immediately. I don't know. I don't even know who these people are. And then he's trying to accuse me of something I don't know. I don't know you. You're talking about like how you making fun of. All I said was, you should be telling that to your daddy. And apparently, he comes back with, well, my daddy is dead, and fuck you, and blah blah blah. Okay, buddy, I don't know who you are, man. I don't know anything. Like, what the fuck, bro?
But what? Charbo called Brandon Small Thomas too. It's like freaking school teacher.
Brendan and Jarbo are the same person. So you're telling me that account was Jarbo? Was that account Jarbo? That would have been hilarious.
Is Jarbo's Brandon and Dolphin's teacher or something? What the hell? Who caused her? Who caused her mom?
I'm dying. They're the same person. Oh my god. Jarbo
Yeah,
thought Brandon and I were the same person. Yeah, he thought that.
you should
I'm
have played
dying,
that
man.
show.
I'm dying. Oh my God, yeah. And he's
What
like,
did you say,
one is just
Saturdays?
autistically obsessed with AI, while the other is
Yes.
autistically obsessed with anime films. Or animated films. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't listen, man. These people, man, like it's like unprovoked. You know what I mean? Like it's like you just do a little bit of a push, and like they're ready to turn around with a gun into your face. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
well, buddy, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't. I'm not pointing a gun at you.
So Jerb will take his time blocking me. It's fun because even when we block someone, you can still see their post. You just can't reply.
2,000 replies to his what? To his post announcing
What?
his
Why is he
boycott.
boycotting Project Hail Mary? That's a great film. Why would
Wait,
you?
was that Jarbo? Jarbo boycotted that movie?
Why?
That's hilarious.
That movie is great. If a guy's boycotting Project Hail Mary, then you can't take this guy seriously on anything with film related. I'm
No,
sorry.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Actually, go see when you can.
What
It's
is
good.
wrong? Yeah, what was like? What is there to boycott? No, I'm just saying, Brandon and I act like the same person. Not that
It's
they.
probably
Okay,
because
okay.
it's probably
It
because
would
the
have been funny
aliens.
if they were.
It's probably because the alien is probably better looking than him, and the alien is basically a
Oh
rock.
no. Oh, a rock? You say? A boulder? You say? A boulder?
Kind of. Good one. A boulder. That's
Boulder. If
that's
someone
not fair.
should do an AI video, and it's like, what should we call it? Like Project Polar Bear, and it's
Project
like, it's like instead of Ryan Gosling, it's Jarbo, and like he has like a boulder as a friend, and he's in space, and he's trying to like, prove or redeem his fucking YouTube career by I don't know proving the existence of aliens or some shit. It's
So he
like
could go
if
back to.
only.
Yeah, why did Ilias dump Jarbo on us on Earth?
I don't know, man. These people, this community is getting crazier and crazier. What happened? Everybody just becomes so unhinged.
The alien's like, we can't handle this guy on our planet. Just put him on Earth.
Yeah, Jarbo posted about me because I tweeted about Source right now. We did. We saw that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we just
We
saw
were
that.
like we were like fuck Jarbo like because George posted it, and so I went and I said because he called you fat and boring, and so I said to him, "Aren't you also fat and boring?" And he blocked me because of that. He said no. He said no. Um, and then he
He's,
blocked me
he's,
anyway. So
he's,
like
what he's gonna do to Eric Cartman? Say a big bone.
like I didn't even I first off, and then the last time he blocked me because what because I made the AI thing, the picture saying like Jarbo sucks, something
Oh,
like that, and he blocked me. That was on my other account because my account got I don't know, it's all fucked up my previous account. And plus I just want to do some trolling and stuff. So
I hate
yeah,
when
of
people
course,
insult
yeah.
someone. I hate when people insult someone for whether it's appearance, look, whatever, and they're the same. Like,
Yeah,
like
well, like
stop that.
what the hell does his appearance have to do with
Yeah,
anything? Like,
yeah,
it's
that
just
too.
like him making fun of him like for no reason. That's why I was like, well, aren't you also fat and boring? Like nobody watches your stream. You're boring, right?
The
So I
worst.
mean, like like you can't be dishing it out. I even said like, don't throw boulders when you live in a glass house, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said at the end of the tweet because he's a hypocrite.
Here's George. Here's
What's up,
George.
George?
Yo, talking about that Project Hail Mary,
You saw
like,
it, right, George?
yeah,
You saw that? I
because
never
like the
seen it.
author
Oh man.
apparently was on a stream with I don't know Critical Drinker, and he's like saying, "I cannot in good conscience support this movie." Jarbo does
Oh,
this all the fucking
Really?
time, yo. And I'm just gonna say this: he has the worst taste in movies because for some reason he always has to nitpick the movies that are considered the best. Like he keeps nitpicking Sinners. Like he's obsessed with nitpicking the
Oh
second half,
man.
the third act of Sinners. It's like, dude, just get a freaking life. And now he's saying I cannot watch Project Hail Mary, even though it's considered the best movie of the year so far. Yeah, I don't get that either, RJ. Here's the thing I'm gonna point out.
Makes himself feel better. That's what he's trying to do.
He claims
Yeah.
that RJ, Donovan Martin, all these people
Oh
that
God,
he
Donovan.
tweets. No, let me finish. He claims that he lives rent free in their heads. No,
hmm
you live. No, they live rent free in your head. Because you
Yeah.
keep talking
Yeah,
about
because
them.
he keeps
You
bringing
keep
them up.
talking about Donovan Martin in his long tweets about you. You
Yeah.
keep talking about RJ and bringing up that he's Snorlax and that like he's wrong about this. It's like, dude, move the hell on. These people
He can't.
like
He
like
can't because
you
there's nothing
cannot
to talk
accept
about.
you cannot accept the fact that people that are
Yeah.
younger than you, whether they are truly right or wrong, argue against you. You do not like that you've got pushback from people. You were upset that you got pushback from RJ because RJ's not afraid of you. Because you know what? Jarbo is a freaking bully. He is an online bully. He cries about how he was bullied years ago. He cries when he gets bullied by the fandom menace, by whoever.
Well,
He
because he's
cries
still
when he's
deep down
bullied by...
inside, he's mad about what happened to his YouTube career. That's why.
No, that's on
Yeah,
him.
but it's his
That's
fault.
on him.
Yeah,
You
that
know
is
what?
on him.
He's the one who said the N word, right? That's what ruined him.
Exactly.
Like,
Well,
he's
no,
looking
that
at me to say
wasn't
the
what
N.
ruined him. No.
What?
What ruined him was he was a false flagger, and he
Oh,
was
that's true
flagging
too.
people and lying about it. And when he was confronted about it, you
He
know,
lied.
it obviously, yeah. I mean, well, yeah, they had the evidence, and I mean, he had the evidence, right? Because they were like, well, YouTube has a report history, and then he was like, sitting there for almost an hour. He didn't want to show it, so he got embarrassed, and now he's like a meme on the internet. Like everybody goes, "Oh, don't be a Jarbo, don't be false flagging and lying and shit." So
And here's the thing. It's like he brings up like what's wrong with this person, that person, like online talking about whatever's wrong with them and all that. I'm not going to bring up what's wrong with
yeah,
certain people. That's not my position. But it's like, okay, so when you do that, you come across as an arrogant bully. You're basically no
hmm
better than Donald Trump, who you criticize all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Because
well,
everyone
he is a
criticizes.
bully.
You're basically no. I'm gonna say he's no different from Donald Trump. He like that's basically it. So screw him. He's an arrogant bully. He's bringing up his failed movie again the other day. That In
Yeah,
Search
because he
of
hasn't made
Bullshit,
another one.
and like yeah, because I still remember last year he was trying to retweet Kevin Smith and say, "Hey, check out my movie."
Oh,
We haven't got a
yeah!
chance already,
Yeah, he was,
dude.
and then
He
yeah, he retweeted
he
him. I
he
remember
so
that.
badly wants
He
to be
begged
like
him, right? He begged him.
He so
Yeah,
badly wants to be like Kevin Smith. It's not even funny.
but
It's like, dude,
Jarbo's obsessed with AI, right? But he never has made an AI movie or anything. Like, how hard is it to make an
exactly.
AI movie?
And it's like you hate it when people celebrate the downfall of AI. Yo, what happened to respecting people's opinions? Like, so
Well, he
what if a
doesn't
lot of
care.
like the thing is,
No. If you know Jarbo, he doesn't care.
yeah, he doesn't
No,
care
yeah, he
because
doesn't care.
he's so arrogant. And you know what? He's in that same class as Grace Randolph, Daniel RPK, or whoever the hell he really is, because who freaking
Yeah,
knows?
who knows? Who knows?
Because he's pretending to be this woman, my time to Karen. Hello, you know,
Yeah, who
John
knows what these
Campia.
people are larping in their day. You know what I mean? It's like they're Matt Murdock. Like by day they're some
No.
dude, and by night they're pretending to be an online
The
grifter
AI, the
woman
AI, the AI
just for
version would be
money.
so much. The AI version would be so much better than his live action version. His own.
And you want to know
Yeah.
something? I don't know if you saw my comment in the chat.
How long before he gets AI to remake his movie? That's crazy.
Hold on. I made a comment in the chat. Remember when he used to be called Jarbo the Hutt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is an
everybody.
insult to Jabba the Hutt. We are
Well,
insulting
George,
Jabba
I
the
don't know
Hutt.
if you know this, but there was an account that was called Jarbo the Hutt
Yes, it was.
that
Yes,
made
I remember.
music about Matt Jarbo. It was
Oh,
crazy. It was insane.
but it's like,
I mean,
here's the
he
thing.
didn't mind it, but this is what I mean with Jarbo. It's like he could have all avoided this if he just accepted things and not been an asshole. But he's like,
He
oh
can't help
man,
it.
he's so. The thing is, right? For a guy who shows AI, he barely uses it. Like he doesn't spend any of his time on Twitter or on his YouTube channel making AI movies. At least you could be like, well, at least he's using the tool, but he's not. He's not even doing that. He's just
Next
sitting
one.
there again, LARPing, being like, I'm an AI user. I'm an AI user. Doesn't mention any of the programs that are out there. Doesn't even show some test footage or prompts
No.
or whatever. No, no, no. It's all just talk. This is what I'm saying. He's a failed creative ambition. Like that's what I told Degrassi in the comments. Failed creative ambition. And he gets mad when you say that to him. So, screw Jar,
And
bro.
look, you know what? Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being a failed creative. There are plenty of people that have tried to create stuff that have failed. Some more
Yeah.
successful than
Fair enough.
others. And it's like,
But
you know what?
but
If you
here's
put
the
your
thing.
effort into
Here's the
it,
thing. In my opinion, that's a choice.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't get accepted into the industry, that's one thing. But to be like, oh, I'm never going to be creative again because other people are not going to accept my art I would say that you're a
No.
failure. Yes, because nothing
Yeah.
is stopping you from creating stuff.
There's
We
gonna
have
be
yeah,
we have
I've
somebody.
an
seen that.
iPhone.
There's
RJ.
gonna
Here's
be
the thing.
somebody that's gonna like his art. There's always gonna be somebody
I
that likes
Yeah,
crappy art.
I've been blocked by him. I can still see his posts. I see
he makes
his
shitty.
stupid little AI comic.
Oh, I remember he quote retweeted
Show me
me.
that, please. I've never
This is
seen that.
I remember last year he quote retweeted me about Superman, and he ends up liking the movie.
Yeah,
Oh
like that's
yeah,
another thing.
that
That's
was another
another thing.
stupid thing.
He had this unnecessary drama with RJ. And by the way, I'm on RJ's side. RJ, you didn't do anything wrong. He
Of
had all
course.
this unnecessary
No.
drama about Superman last year involving RJ. That was like,
Video play.
dude, like why do this? Like,
He got so mad.
why
He's
do you have
so
to
upset
why does it upset you that someone who
because
is
he's
a lot
jealous.
younger you has an opinion of movies, whether they're right or wrong, know how to at least argue and defend their opinion.
He was jealous.
Because,
That was the reason. We
I'm
saw it all
jealous
on the
of.
time on the timeline. It was he was jealous. He's always
yeah,
jealous.
jealous because James Gunn was giving RJ more attention than Matt Jarbo will ever get.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, like James Gunn probably knows Matt Jarbo.
I mean,
Like,
good lord,
this
Kevin
guy.
Smith ain't even giving Matt Jarbo attention.
No, he begged him.
Yeah, you're begging.
Because it's all insane.
You're begging Kevin Smith of all people. And that's not an insult to Kevin Smith. I love his movies. You're begging him to check out your stupid movie.
Well, I think Kevin Smith is just a nice guy, and he'll retweet people.
I mean, hell, I mean, like, I
have
got
independent movies, right?
Fantastic
If they tweet
Four
at
to
him.
like. I got Fantastic Four to retweet my tweet. I didn't beg. I just said
I
I like the Fantastic Four trailer.
James Gunn talked to me one time when I asked him
Yeah.
about Scrappy from Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
Yeah, well, they're gonna interact
like-
with people on social media. That's why they're on social media.
I'm trying to get
That's
Paul
to
Walter. I'm
promote
trying to
them.
get Paul Walter House to interact with me, but he just has an extra account again now. But it's all wrestling. He's all doing wrestling.
I want to find a Kevin. I want to find one of Kevin
Follow him,
Durant's
Degrassi.
burner account. Aaron, I want to find one of Kevin Durant's burner
I-
accounts and argue with him.
I was suspicious James Gunn has a burner account. I don't know. I think he has one.
James Gunn has a burner
Yeah, I think he does.
Crazy.
I think he does.
Oh,
I mean-
can I tell you the other thing that Jarbo did today? So I guess Jeremy Johns made a comment about how like the only people that don't understand Star Trek is modern day Star Trek, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna find the tweet and read what Jarbo said because I was just like, "Yo, you're really gonna go down that hill?" He's like, the older Jeremy Johns gets, the more you can see him wishing for the good old days. Pretty soon, we're going to see him pop up at Turning Point USA event talking about how Hollywood needs a Charlie Kirk biopic. I'm like, what?
Oh, man.
First of all, Jeremy Johns
What
does
the
not,
hell?
like, he does realize that there's people on both sides that don't like modern day Star Trek.
Yeah,
Like, it's not just right-wingers.
Yeah.
Like I get it. There are people in the Phantom Menace on the right side that don't like modern day
Don't like
Star Trek, but
anything.
the thing is, you're just like, first of all, Jeremy Johns still, even though he's gotten older, he still shows more effort in his reviews than Chris Stuckman did. But meanwhile, Matt Jarbo acts like it's so great what Chris Stuckman did when Stuckman is
Mm,
basically made one of the worst movies last year and has basically lost his soul in talking about movies.
yeah, I don't know what happens
YouTubers
with Chris
should never
Tucker.
make should never make movies for the theaters. I'm sorry. Like
No, I mean there's been good ones. Obviously, I mean Markiplier made a pretty good movie. I liked Iron Lung. That was actually good.
where's John Capia's movie? In the theaters.
Oh god,
John Campea did have a movie.
When's
In the
Grace Randolph
theaters?
gonna make a movie?
It was a
Oh,
documentary.
we should watch the John Cap. We should do a watch along with John Capia's work. Where's it on?
Yeah, it
Do you
was
know where
like
it's
a
on?
documentary.
A
I
documentary.
don't know where it's on. I'll have to go find it.
We
Sorry.
got we gotta do a watch along. We gotta do a watch along of that, like of John Capia's film. I mean,
Oh
That would be funny.
gosh. I still remember when John Campia used the N word in his Transformers 2 review.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
hood nigga. That shit was
and,
crazy.
and I remember
That was
he
2009. So I guess like
yeah, because he was talking about the those Autobot twins, Skids and Mudflap, because they
yeah,
were racial
that
stereotypes.
was actually wild that he said that in the video.
He was like, he was like, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
he
still have
tried
to
to.
laugh.
No. He said. Okay, he said the hard R on stream without knowing.
yeah.
Have you ever
Oh
seen that
God,
clip? That's like a legendary clip where he's
oh
like,
God, he's like
I,
Xeno.
I don't want to say it, man. It's so
No.
foul. It's so foul, but it's I swallow blank.
Oh yeah, he
Like,
did say that. Oh, there
yeah,
was
he
because
did say that.
there's people that there's when he did like Q&A or stuff like that. Not the John
Yeah,
Capia show, but somebody
it was
the
a
chat.
super chat message. Yes,
Yes.
yeah, that was legendary, man. That's so crazy.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was so.
so offended by the twins being racist that he had a racist moment himself. Yeah, I know.
he,
Like that was so crazy. I still can't believe that. Like, what compelled him to even for 2009? What was going through his mind to say that on camera?
I don't know, man. Like, because he's weird, right? He's weird. Maybe he's trying to be funny while
Oh
ranting.
man,
It's just, I don't know. It's just, man. Oh, is this what the super chat was? He said, "Oh man, I remember that. I remember
oh man,
he
indeed.
would get super chats. You know, people just send him super chats just to say something, just to say something.
But also here's the reality. Jarbo really has no one left on his team. He pushes
That's
away
his fault.
everyone. Look, whether the person's terrible like Andy Signor or not, the point is he always has some kind of feud with someone, and it's just he's basically the Foozy Tube of movie talk. Let's just call him that.
Yeah, well, he's always sorry. Oh God, I
You
don't know what
okay?
that was. Yeah, I think the ghost of Jarbo had possessed
Oh,
him.
go to Charbo.
Listen, you know what?
Hold on.
Degrassi's posts about Jarbo make me laugh. Like that always cheers my day up because he's got the best one-liners, Degrassi.
Oh yeah. Jarbo did this to himself. You know what I mean? So
But he's too arrogant to realize that that's the problem with narcissistic people. They never take credit. They never. No. They take credit, but they never take accountability.
of course.
Right? That's because usually a sign of arrogance is usually a sign of insensitivity. They're not insensitive. What's the word? Not sensitive. They feel inferior, right? right? You
Mm.
feel, yeah, right? To others. Second wave of Mando Grogu. Oh, that comes out soon, huh? And the Mario movie comes out in a week. Wednesday, Mario comes
Yeah,
out. Wednesday.
yeah, because it's the Easter weekend.
Star Fox is a major surprise character in the Mario Galaxy movie. Well, I don't think he's a surprise character anymore since they kind of spoiled it, kind of confirmed it.
I think there's gonna be somebody else, like in the background maybe. But
I th-
I think people were saying he was in the trailer.
yeah, the Star Fox movie. I agree with RJ. The next likely animation film is Star Fox. They're. I think I'm convinced. I think we're convinced. They're
Mhm.
starting up cinematic universe, the Nintendo version.
Yeah, we're gonna see how that plays out.
If they're gonna set up like Avenger style movie, it's gonna be like Smash Brothers. So it's gonna be like
Hmm.
the hand is the main villain. You didn't realize the hand is actually like supposed to be the player, like us. We're supposed to be the
Yeah,
hand.
I mean it'll probably be something like that. I mean they'll put their own twist on it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but I think they're definitely gonna start
I
trying to set that up.
or J horror pop stars if I made it. They should I really wish Zelda would have been part of this world, this universe. Uh, you end up in Hyrule or something. It'd be interesting if like Bowser teamed up with Ganondorf or Ganon, whatever.
Yo, like I
Mm.
think Zelda should I think Zelda should have been an animated movie.
Oh, Paul Walter Hauser like my. Oh wow, I come home man to like my stuff.
Oh
Oh,
wow, we were just talking about that
you
in
know what we
Apple.
disagreed upon? It's a
What?
wrestling related video, but Degrassi. Okay, you know Pedro Pascal. He co-starred Pedro Pascal in in Fantastic Four, right? Right,
Hmm.
because Mo Man and Reed Richards, right? So there's like been rumors going around about a wrestling biopic on a wrestler named Eddie Guerrero who passed away overdose like in 2025. No, 2025, 2005. 2005 or 2006, around there. And there's been like rumors for a while that he may play that wrestler in a Netflix biopic. So I just suggested to tweet to Paul Walter Hauser because there was like a fan poster video. No, not a fan video, but a fan poster of like Pedro Pascal as Eddie Guerrero, and he kind of liked
Mm.
that. So yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
the only problem is Pedro Pascal is kind
Gotcha.
of old. I don't know if you want to do a wrestling. I mean,
Hmm.
Gosh.
well, Florence Pugh did wrestling, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that was like
but
during
she
her
didn't do
prime
wrestling
years.
at all. She wasn't doing anything. It was like she probably learned a little bit, but it was always a stunt double. Like, because you,
Oh my yo, can I also tell you about another hypocrite online since we're also talking about the Mario movie? Soups. Didn't he used to complain? He used to complain about Brie Larson, but then he's posing with
Hmm.
Brie Larson at the premiere of the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah,
yeah,
I did see
Oh,
people were saying that.
yo,
he
like
is
for
Degrassi. You're
real.
right. Yeah,
Yo, and by the way, she's also like taller than him. She could probably destroy him.
Well, he's not that tall.
I wonder how they really feel about him. It's like the guy's annoying. I'm sorry. I don't.
Yeah, he is annoying. But I mean, I think he's got like, you know, a publicist and connections and all this
Of
stuff.
course he does.
So
The Queen touched him. the Queen. Yes, did he put a slap up Brie Larson or ask Anna Joy?
oh god. Yeah, he can't do that to those people.
No. Well, Anna Taylor Joy is married. I know she's married, so the guy will
Mm.
probably kick his ass. I don't know about Brie Larson. Uh, man, yeah, but the guy's annoying. I mean,
Yeah, he's annoying.
man, remember he didn't know he didn't know Ironheart was. He thought like Ironheart was like new name. Like what?
Yeah, that was funny when he was like, why didn't they do an Ironheart, or why didn't they do Ironheart in Iron Man 3? And it's like, because the character wasn't created. That was funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. It's like, ah, he is now a believer. Ah, where was I? Oh, I just a new IMAX poster. Okay, so yes,
Of
but
what?
of Brand New Day. You can see it. It's
Oh, I want to see the poster. I gotta
oh,
go
I'll
check
try to
it
get the
out
picture for you. I have it. I just gotta upload it. That's all.
because they haven't released posters yet. So this is
No,
the
this
first
is
one.
I'll get it because
Wait, an IMAX poster? It's not in IMAX though.
it says filmed in IMAX. That's what I mean. Filmed in
No,
IMAX.
and they never filmed it in IMAX. And that must be a fan
Well,
poster then.
that's what the. It has to be a fan.
No, that must be a fan poster
Let me
because
see if it's
they
fan
never
made.
filmed it on IMAX. It's not coming to IMAX.
That's gotta be fan made.
Yeah, it looks cool though.
Yeah, it does. Well, yeah. Well, that's X-rated bullshit. Okay, but
Yeah,
it.
they because the Odyssey, they decided not to
You know what? I
promote
believe
it.
you because I believe that I for because I believe that character, um, Tarantula, right? That's Tarantula. The
Mm,
It's
I
probably
don't
just
think
gonna make a
it.
small appearance.
I don't think it'd be in the
mm,
poster at all. Why would it? Yeah, if it's well,
No.
maybe, maybe not.
and yeah, and
But
if this is a real poster, Scorpion would be considered a main villain because he can see his tail.
yeah, no, I don't think this
Yeah,
is an official poster.
yeah. Okay, my
Where
bad.
did
But
you
it's
see
not
this? Oh
an
shit!
X. An X.
Wait, pull it back up. Pull it back up.
Okay.
Nah, this is a fan poster.
Yes. Yes.
It looks good though, but it's a fan poster.
Yes. Because if it was a real poster, this would indicate Scorpion's the main villain.
Yeah, I mean, well, you could just tell it's a fan poster. It's pretty obvious because like the composition is a little slightly off, but other than that, I mean, they did a pretty good
Does not
job.
have IMAX. Does have IMAX internationally. So maybe that means Canada. I mean, are we, no, we're not internationally, right?
No,
We're
no,
domestic.
we're not in. We're
Why
domestic.
is Canada? Why is Mexico considered international but not domestic? Like,
Yeah, I don't get that.
why Degrassi?
I think it has something to do with the distribution
Oh,
and
my
the
cargo. My cargo.
I think it also I have to go back, but I think Canada is just pretty small
It is.
in terms of the box office revenue. So I mean,
It is. It is. Matt Gargo. Matt Gargo. I was like, what's his superpower?
Mark
Gargling. Gargling.
gargling, you know what? Pause.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jarble's superpower.
Oh, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I heard Supergirl might be coming.
Gargling the Diddy stuff. Oh shit.
I heard Supergirl might be coming at in April for sure. Maybe CinemaCon, but I do think they have something in Brazil, an event in Brazil late April. Yeah, and it makes sense because I mean we're getting closer to Supergirl coming out. We're 3 months away, like 90 something, maybe a little less than 90 days away. Wait, June 26th, right? So
Hmm.
April, May. Okay, so like 90 something. We're basically 90 days away. So yeah, yeah, probably like definitely in April. Yeah.
I bought the DC Compact Supergirl comic because I didn't have that physically. I still haven't read it. I picked up the the what's it called? The Superman and Spider-Man crossover. DC's the one going first this time, so it's Superman and Spider-Man. And I got the black suit cover. If anybody's seen it, the variant cover. It looks so nice, man. I
Supergirl for
forget the
CinemaCon,
artist's
yeah.
name.
Supergirl for CinemaCon, yeah. And Doomsday. Yeah, Supergirl will be a CinemaCon. Doomsday, Doomsday
Probably
maybe.
Spider-Man will be it. That's in the car because Sony.
Yeah, well, Sony is, yeah. Yeah, Doomsday. I think there's a possibility at Disney for Disney's presentation.
Hmm.
But but Disney does have other films like before Doomsday because they have like Mona and Toy Story. Doomsday. Yeah, I can see Doomsday maybe a little bit. I'll see it. I do not see a trailer. I do not see a trailer.
Yeah, trailer. I think the trailer will come out in July.
Do you think I do you think they'll attach it to like Toy Story or like Moana, Mona, whatever? Or do you think they
Hmm.
might like make a deal with Sony and be like, let's attach Doomsday trailer to this Spider-Man movie? Or would that be Rise? Because that could be
Probably Moana or the Odyssey
yeah.
will have the Avengers trailer.
Yeah.
Oh man, that no Moana looks like it's gonna be ass.
Look, mind you, if they wanted to, they
Hmm.
do have D23 this year.
Like the Rock looks just so off as Maui. He just does.
The
It's like
hair.
yeah, and it's just like he's in his mid-50s now.
Yes,
Like
RJ, yeah.
he like you
TV
can look
upfronts.
see the wrinkles forming. I'm sorry, it's gonna be cringe when he does the musical numbers.
Hmm. TV
Like
upfronts, RJ, they are.
also you're remaking a movie in live action that it's not even gonna be a full decade since it came out. It came out
No.
November
Well, it's actually
2016.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's close to a decade, but yeah.
The
You
sequel
got
to said animated movie came out less than 2 years ago.
I've never seen Moana, by the way. I've never seen that movie.
Moana's a great movie, like animated movie. The sequel, but the first one's great.
well.
Like
There's a
I don't
lot
get
of Disney animation movies that I skipped over. Same thing with Pixar.
A lot of them don't end up being that good, but like Lilo and Stitch end up being really, really good.
Like I
that should
recently
not
just saw
that should not have been
Incredibles
remade
2
into live action.
after all those years. It
Oh
was okay.
yeah,
I
I
didn't think
mean
it was as bad as people said it was.
yeah, that's what I mean. I think people over exaggerated the hate for that movie because it wasn't as good as the first movie. It's like not
Yeah.
everything's gonna be as good as the first movie. I'm
Yeah,
okay with it
I
just
wasn't expecting. Yeah, I think you kind of have to let that go, right? I mean,
like
I will say the villain, like that was kind of predictable. Like I never knew the
yeah.
twist because I knew nothing about the movie. I would just see the promotional materials, but the twist
Hey,
was like you could call that immediately. Like the
hey,
moment they
but
introduced the
The
characters.
Rock is gonna be a box. The Rock is gonna finally be a box office draw, though.
Mm,
No, Moana. Here's the thing: Moana's still gonna make a ton of money because the sequel made $1 billion.
Yeah. I know you guys got the
Oh
joke.
gosh!
no,
Like,
no.
go. The hierarchy of Disney is about to
Oh,
change.
great question. I'm still gonna say Doomsday, but I would not be surprised if Spider-Man possibly could.
Wait, what?
Possibly
Which
could.
will make more money?
Brand new or Doomsday. I'm gonna still say Doomsday, but I
Uh,
wouldn't be
I'm
surprised
gonna
though.
say
Spider-Man.
Doomsday.
Yeah,
But I would not.
Doomsday.
I'm saying Doomsday. I'm going Doomsday, but I would not be surprised if Brand new possibly makes more.
They're
But
both.
I'm still.
They're both
I
gonna. They're
think the
both.
only thing that is going against Brand New Day is, well, a couple of things. One, it comes out at the very end of the
Yes,
summer, and it comes out, and so it's like practically in August, and a lot of
Spider-Man.
people go back in
Yes,
to school in
September.
August.
I
So,
mean,
well,
August is
not
the
September, in
states. Yeah,
August in the
yeah.
States. Yeah.
August. Yeah. August.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine. It didn't come out at the very end of
This
July. It
is.
still came out at the end of July. It still
Yeah.
made $1 billion. So Spider Man's probably gonna still do $1 billion. It's just probably not
I
gonna
think
make as much.
Spider-Man. I think they're both going to reach 2 billion.
Yeah,
Of,
I
of,
don't,
I
I don't
think
know
it's
about two
possible
billion
both
for
of them.
Spider Man, but
I
a
think.
billion.
Well, I think Spider-Man based on the
I think
viewership.
Spider Man could. Yeah, I think it could.
I'll
I
be.
think it could, but I mean, they gotta. It's gonna have to be real, extremely front loaded.
No Way Home. No Way Home.
And No Way Home had the reason why I'm like I feel like Avengers will make more is because the holiday season, like when a movie comes out, there's not a new
Look,
movie or a big movie for
look at
almost
No
two
Way
months.
Home. No Way Home came out in 2021, right, December, and almost made 2 billion. And remember, that was that Omicron variant coming, where people were scared of the
Yeah.
Omicron variant.
Yeah.
And look, it still made almost 2 billion.
And I don't. Did it get released in China? I don't think it got released
No,
in
it
China.
didn't.
Yeah,
No, I
so it
don't.
did that. It did all that without China. Could you
China was
imagine? Could you imagine what the numbers would have been like if they had China?
Yeah,
yeah.
it would have been pretty high. But now I think that the China box offices for American movies are low, so it
Ah,
doesn't even
Joe
they
Fix.
don't
I,
even look
I
at
know
them
you're being.
anymore.
I know you're being exaggerating here, RJ.
Oh, for what? If Joe Fixit is in it, who
yeah.
says 0 out of 10? I don't think you. I don't
Yeah.
think Joe Fixit is gonna be. I think it's just gonna be a gray-ish looking Hulk. It'll be what they were trying to do in Age of Ultron, and it'll be like a reference to Hulk's
Yeah.
debut. That's what I think. It's just would be too. I don't know. I think it would be too much to have him as Joe Fixit. It's like,
Maybe those Jar will fix it. I'm kidding.
oh god.
Jarble looks like the Doctor Octopus character, Otto Octavius character of Spider-Man PS, the PlayStation 4 version.
Oh
This,
jeez.
Oh god, that's an
Oh
insult
god.
to that Doc God.
I know it is.
Oh god. Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
HBO will not affect Avengers because Harry Potter's a TV show. It's not going to affect Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter's not
Yeah.
going to be
And
affecting. Well, Doom. I don't think Doom or Jumanji. I think they'll do well. I don't think they're going to have that big of an effect.
Jumanji moved a week back.
Yeah, it did.
Look, if Jumanji felt threatened by Dune and Avengers Doomsday, they
No,
probably
I think
would
they
not.
moved it back because of shooting. They shoot
Yes,
those movies extremely fast. I didn't even think the movie started shooting.
but I don't think they're scared of because they know they can't compete with Doom and Avengers Doomsday.
Has
But
Jumanji started shooting? Because they they
yes,
have they have that whole thing
yes,
where the last
three.
two movies they shot them in the first like half of the year, and then they came out in the
Yes,
last half, which was crazy.
yes. They've been shooting the third movie. I think it might be done. They've been
Oh, okay,
so.
that's a cheap movie to make. And fast,
Hmm.
quick and fast.
I don't know how much Jumanji does. How much does Jumanji do? I mean, the Jumanji movies are they're fun. They're fun. I'll say that they're fun. But Harry Potter, no streaming show is going to affect Avengers or any. No show is going to affect the movie's box office. Um, well, in Marvel and DC it might, but
Mm,
but Harry because they're connected, right? The movies to the TV shows, to the streaming shows are connected, but Harry Potter is not connected to DC, so it's not going to really affect DC or
right.
those movies, right? Uh, like could lanterns affect Superman because it seems like Jon Stewart is making the jump to
No,
Man
I don't think that
of
would.
Tomorrow.
No, I don't think so.
Could if would I think Supergirl will be a Man of Tomorrow? What if Supergirl is not as a flop, not successful? Could that affect Superman?
No, I
Like,
don't think so.
and I'm one of those people who think that if Avengers Doomsday does good, really good, and people love it. I think there's a chance Fantastic Four sequel will make more than the first movie. I think Black Panther 3 could probably reach 1 billion again. I think it could be not a reboot, but a rejuvenation for Marvel movies that are not
Black Panther
Spider
3 would
Man
have to
or
do a lot of same
yes,
things. I feel like we're not going to get Black Panther 3 for a
but
while.
you know what I mean. Like you know what I mean, Blind. I think it could do a lot of it could undo the damage. It could help these other like Fantastic Four 2 probably do better because of Avengers
Yeah.
Doomsday is worse. So, you know, like Doctor Strange. I mean, Doctor Strange 2 almost hit a
Yeah,
billion.
yeah, will we even see a Doctor Strange 3, man? By the time they get to a Doctor Strange 3, it would be like almost, think about it like this, it would be 10 years
Good. You
since,
gotta
or
remember,
close to 10 years since the
Marvel
second movie. Take that in.
You gotta remember,
Yeah,
Marvel.
it's gonna be 4 years alone since the.
The first phase of Marvel, the movies did not do well at the box office. The Avengers
Which
came out,
movies?
did not do like amazingly well at the box office. Right, we had like
Well,
right,
that's
none
because
of
they
them.
were starting off, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which MCU character survived Secret Wars? It's too early to tell, man. I
Survive Secret Wars? Like you mean like after like the Avengers movies are done? Pretty much
yeah.
everybody.
I mean,
It's a reboot. It would be a reboot.
I don't know about everybody, like, because like I don't know if
No,
they
I
want
think
to come back.
everybody will survive. Well, no, the characters will
Yeah,
survive, not because I think they will just probably like recast some of the
exactly.
actors and stuff. Yeah.
Doomsday must be good. Yes, exactly. I mean, yeah, RJ, I agree with you. If Doomsday is not good, Marvel is fucked. That
Hmm.
is a nail in the coffin. That is where you go to back to the
Yeah,
drawing board.
yeah. We're back to
I
that
don't
doom and
think they'll.
gloom.
There's no way that movie's gonna be bad. Why? I mean, they haven't even started filming yet.
I
It
know.
could get delayed.
I have no worries about it because the Russos have made good Marvel movies, right?
Yeah, I feel like there's just no way like they would have Secret Wars be an awful movie. Like that would be a travesty. You know what I mean?
Good question, Anthony. I mean,
Like
like
that would be a generational fumble.
Warner Bros. Kind of basically confirmed that they want him back, but they kind of let that slip that he's going back to Marvel to work on Black Panther 3. I remember that. Remember that?
Huh? Who? What? Say that again. Who are you
Ryan
talking about?
Coogler. Like Warner Bros. Kind of let it slip like sometime last year that they want to work with Ryan Coogler more, but we believe this next he's going back to Marvel for Black Panther 3.
Well, he's on the X Files show right now.
Yeah, yeah. No, Secret Wars hasn't started filming. They're doing reshoots for Avengers Doomsday right now.
Yeah,
Secret Wars doesn't film for like a couple months, summertime, like maybe late spring, summertime. But the problem is, I don't know what the situation with the labor,
the the strikes could affect if there's strikes.
and they're into March. I know they talked early, like really, really early, because they want to avoid it, obviously. But they're getting into April, right? And
Yeah,
as we get closer to June, I think it gets closer to May to June, we're gonna start possibly hearing things. So I don't know how that's going. Seems like they're doing a better job of communicating and talking. Yeah.
yeah.
Mary DeGrassi has a better insight on that. And yeah, yeah, Anthony is right. Yes, because I made a video on that. Chris Evans confirmed that a couple of days in the next 2 months.
Yeah, he's. Well, yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Maybe, yeah, maybe they'll do a Secret Chairs watch for part two. You know, that's been a year. That's been a year,
Yeah,
right?
it
The
was a
Chairs.
year ago.
I thought it was in May last year. I'm like, oh, wait, wrong month. I thought it was in May. I thought it was in May. I forgot it was in
No.
March last year. You think if they do
No.
that again, you think I should do a 5 hour live stream just to show you chairs?
Oh God.
Remember I did for like half an hour?
Yeah, they did.
I did a stream for like half an hour on it, right? Or like an hour. I don't know why. Oh my god. Uh, I guess Chris Evans got permission to say he's confirmed to be in it. Uh,
Hmm.
Oh boy. Yeah, Secret Wars is gonna be a very interesting movie. Well, I mean, we gotta get through Doomsday first, but these are gonna be some very interesting movies.
hmm It's just
Mhm.
that Kevin Feige wants to get this over with and be like, let's go on the mutant saga fast as possible.
Yeah, they want to speed that shit up.
Yeah, he does.
It's
He
like, yeah,
does.
are we done with this? Like, can I move on to the mutants?
Uh,
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like you know how like Doom is gonna be like this Phase 6 villain, the multiverse main villain, and Thanos was like phase the first three phases villain. I feel like the Mutant Saga, it's gonna be like an X-Men villain. It's gonna be like the main villain. Like I feel it's gonna be like Apocalypse or something like that. Like, because Apocalypse to me is like a Doom, a Thanos type villain. What do you think?
Clearly, Age of
Nah,
Apocalypse, the movie didn't treat him like that.
I think it's
Oh,
too soon to introduce Apocalypse. I think the big villain will be Sinister. No, Mister Sinister.
but I think Mister Sinister could be like, because Mister Sinister has worked with Apocalypse before, so they could do something like that.
Yeah, but I think that might be way too confusing now. Just to just jump right into Apocalypse.
The Rock is Apocalypse. I remember that rumor.
What can I
Yeah, I remember
say?
that.
I'm gonna change the hierarchy of Marvel. I want to bite. I want to bite out of the Marvel apple now. I'll never forget like how he wanted to be a control freak with DC.
Yeah.
Yo, 2022 was quite the era for DC.
Well,
Yeah.
The Rock is kind of like getting like L after L. If you notice recently, it's
Yeah,
kind of
it's like
crazy.
Yeah, the only wins he's taking is from the only wins is doing Disney stuff. That's it.
No, he's doing Martin Scorsese's next movie.
Oh, that's true. He's trying to be a serious actor. How did that do with
Yeah,
Smashing Machine?
it did
They're
really
hearing
well.
that as the box office. They're hearing that as an Oscar candidate. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a total bust. Total
Oh my
bust.
god.
I'm
Total
gonna win an
failure.
Oscar. The hierarchy of the Oscars is gonna change. I want to bite out of
Triple
those
H is
golden.
looking for something. Oh yeah, Triple H is that's the wrestler that Grace says should be Kratos, not knowing that he doesn't wrestle anymore and he has a heart condition. That's why he retired from wrestling. Yeah, he's gonna be
Oh
Kratos.
God.
He could have
Wait,
died.
wait, Grace said that?
Yeah,
Grace said who should wait who?
Triple H for
Oh,
like a
triple.
wrestler.
Oh man. Yeah, she did
Oh,
say that.
Campia said it too. Campia said it too. Remember, he was actually rumored in the Thor casting too. When Thor they were casting for Thor, Triple H. Do you remember? Like, do you remember that Degrassi? Like, he's not a good actor. I mean, there's only a few wrestlers that transition to acting,
Yeah,
and
like that.
you gotta be like the top stars transition to acting. The Rock was, Cena was, Batista was, and you're seeing that with Cody Rhodes and Rock's cousin Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Okay,
No, you know who actually should try it for a serious role? It should be Dave Bautista.
he does, dude. Doesn't he have
No,
a
like I
movie?
mean like an Oscar role. Like I would love to see him in an Oscar movie. The Rock, I can't take The Rock seriously. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, technically, it has been in movies that were nominated for
At
Oscars.
least The Rock is a better actor than Hulk Hogan. You ever watch Hulk Hogan's movies?
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
What's that smell?
Oh man.
You remember that?
Oh no. Oh, good
You remember-
lord.
You remember that? You see that clip, right?
That
Yeah.
era.
Hey, he was in Rocky 3. I'll give Hogan credit for being in a good Rocky movie, though.
Yeah, he was in Rocky 3, but let's be real
But
here.
he played a wrestler.
The real star of Rocky 3, besides Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, was Mr. T. It's Clubber Lang.
Oh,
Yo,
Seth-
for real.
No, Seth
Yeah.
Rollins is in Brave New World, but no, Seth Rollins was supposed to be in
They
Brave
cut
New
him out.
World, but he was cut. Yeah, they cut him out.
yeah.
There were set pictures of him on it, too. They cut him out. Serpent Society. They cut out the Serpent Society, basically.
Yeah, I wonder, they really need to make, since the Hulk's going to be a brand new day, I would love to hear them make a reference to Red Hulk and be like, no, I wasn't involved in the Red Hulk. I didn't even know they
I
came
think-
in red.
Are they ever going to do, like, a Betty Ross and, like, Bruce Banner reunion or something? Like,
Probably not.
Well,
Probably
could you
not.
imagine if, like, she appeared in this movie?
Oh,
like,
that would
yeah.
be surprising. Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, it'd be like, sun's going down. That's what the widow said.
Oh God.
Because
My
we're
God,
supposed to get
bullshit.
Salvage Hulk in this movie, so it's like, they got to make that a joke in this movie. To be like, where's Widow to make the sun go down?
She's dead.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
She's dead. She's laying on that whatever that planet was with that red skull.
Yeah,
I hope the red skull
nobody.
comes back.
How come they never? Will we ever get that address? Like, how come they never had a funeral for Black Widow?
Yeah,
They have a grave.
Tony
Yeah, they have
Stark.
one.
Tony
Yes.
Stark got a funeral.
Yeah, like
Tony's-
everybody. It's like they had this big ass funeral and nobody acknowledged that she was dead.
It's like, yeah, they didn't even mention her. Like,
No,
Steph, like, really? It's true.
Like, yeah, the only
She made us. Tony
the
Stark's
only-
not the. Go
the
ahead.
only
Tony.
original female member does not get a funeral.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's funny because Tony Stark's not the only one who made a sacrifice. I mean, she had to sacrifice herself to get the Soul Stone.
She also. I mean, it's crazy. Like the first, like major female Marvel character in
Yeah.
the MCU, and she didn't wasn't even part of the Battle of Endgame.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
It's funny because she had to sacrifice. Like, Tony Stark sacrificed herself, so she sacrificed herself to get the Soul Stone, which Tony Stark needed to use the Infinite Gauntlet to stop to end
Yeah, I
Thanos.
know.
Who's not the leader? I think the worst. The worst MCU villain. It might be more recent and
The
biased.
worst.
I'm gonna say the one from the Marvels. She's pretty bad.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
yeah. That's a good
that
one.
villain was trash.
Yo, straight dookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was ass, man. That was straight ass. Oh, that's not even a joke or an exaggeration. Like this is the thing, her motivations were fine. It's just like
It's
she was just
overacted.
so generic and yeah, it was just like not it was just poorly acted and forgettable. Like she never had like an interesting look or anything. It was just sort of like, I'm trying to redeem what's the Kree homeworld? I always forget the name.
Oh,
Vala or whatever it's fucking called.
Vala, not Valhalla. That's Thor.
No,
Vala,
it's like
no
Vala.
Vala.
It is similar. It is similar.
Yeah.
Vala or something.
Oh
And
yeah, she's
yeah, the
trying to get the
Supreme
resources. Yeah,
Intelligence.
because she's trying to get like resources from different planets because they lost all their resources, like the sun and all that, and water, things like that. Because right, she's trying
Yeah,
to steal resources. Yeah.
yeah,
The Kree.
that was straight awful. Straight garbage.
That was a bad
The
villain. I
leader
mean,
also too was pretty bad as well. I would say kind of a waste of a character for sure.
but his motivation was better. like he was built better than her. And to me, the worst comic book villain of all time. And there's been a lot of them, and this is talking in general, Marvel, DC, all that. Madame Web's villain.
Oh yeah. What was his name?
Hala, that. Oh, Ezekiel
Ezekiel.
Sims.
Yeah, yeah. Ezekiel's is a stupid character anyway in the comics. He's chasing
Yeah, but
after
he's not a
Peter
villain
and
in the
telling him about.
comics. That's the thing. He's not a villain in the comics.
Yeah, but he's still a dumbass character.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, he's a
That's
ridiculous, stupid
that's a
character.
That was a bad villain. Might be.
No,
might be
who's
one
the
of
who's the other character that's like attached to him? And his name starts with a K. Blanking. Maybe it doesn't start with a K, but it's like this old looking dude, and he has all the stuff with the spider totem. I hate the spider totem bullshit, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, bro. Like, well, what was Marvel thinking with all of that stuff, man? Like they don't. I don't want to get into another rant about Spider-Man. That was yesterday. We just had that one yesterday. But like, oh my god, it's another character I can't stand.
Top three MCU villains. Oh, that's
Top
hard.
three. Well, definitely
Thanos.
Kingpin. Kingpin. I mean, has been an ongoing villain. One of the few ongoing villains for sure. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna count Loki because Loki kind of turned into an anti-hero like halfway through.
Both
So I'm not
versions.
gonna count.
Both versions.
Yeah, both versions. So I'm not gonna count him.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I like comics Thanos too much, and I was kind of disappointed with Thanos, even though he's a good villain. So I'm not gonna put him there, but I know people will put him there.
So long.
Definitely the High Evolutionary was a great villain.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was like a really, really
So I put
sick
him.
villain.
Yeah, he was like demented and twisted, like really just far off, man. Like
Oh, the Vulture.
so he was a great villain.
Vulture was good.
Eh,
but he's not. I wouldn't
I
say he's
don't know.
top. I mean,
I wouldn't say top three. He was good. I like the twist, but I wouldn't say he was top three
oh,
yet.
nobody saw that twist coming. That was such a
Yeah.
good twist.
Yo, can I actually bring something up? Like someone put a tweet out there saying that like Daniel RPK, if he was there back in 2017, would have spoiled that twist on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they would have.
Yo, Scoopers would have done that. That's another thing I don't get about Scoopers. Like, do you take enjoyment in like looking at Scoopers spoil movies? Like, what should be twists for you?
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
you're
like,
like, I don't
It's
get it.
annoying.
Like
dude,
that's like Homecoming. That was the best part of Homecoming when he opens the door and it's like, oh crap. And at first
Yeah,
you're
that
like,
was a great
is
twist, man.
because at first you're thinking, is Vulture holding them hostage? And then it's like, no, that's Liz's dad.
Yeah.
And he
yeah.
has
And
no
then it
idea
made.
right now that Peter's Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was a great twist, man. That was a great moment. I'm trying to think what other characters.
Killmonger is a pretty good villain. Like, he was.
Yeah, Killmonger is a pretty good villain. Yeah. Um.
The problem in MCU, the villains is the issue. There's good ones, but like,
Yeah, the villains are the issue because they're just. That's what I mean. Like the High Evolutionary was like so demented and twisted. Who was like a really good villain that was like recently we were
uh,
like watching and we're all like, yo, this guy was like really freaking sick.
High
It
Evolutionary
was
is
not
not bad.
Marvel. It was not a Marvel movie. It was something else. I can't remember, man. I'm blanking on it. I'm blanking on. There was a specific villain recently who was like really good
It's not a
in
comic
a
book movie,
movie.
right?
No, yeah. And it like came out recently. Like within the last like 6 months. Um it might have been a show too, I can't remember. But man, it's hard. I would say okay, those two for sure, right? But I don't know, man. That last one, like top three.
I would say, I wouldn't say it's top, but like Kurt Russell's villain and the stuff that he's done, like giving the Peter's
Oh,
mom
Ego
cancer.
was such a good villain.
Oh my god,
Uh,
he's like killing the kids, killing his kids, his offspring too. Like that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Oh shit, my disconnected.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Okay.
I mean, I agree.
No, no. If we're not talking
Kingpin's
about
up
comics, we're
there.
talking about MCU. MCU, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Debate
mean,
one,
Um,
delete one, Secret Invasion or Madam Reb. Fuck, man, they're both horrible.
Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion has no redeeming
Really? I
qualities, and
don't
Adam
know.
Webb was a hilarious movie to watch.
yo, Madam Web is so bad, it's
So was
hilarious.
Morbius. So was Morbius.
Yeah, who?
Craven wasn't.
Oh
Oh,
man,
yo,
Craven.
Morbius.
I'll say
Yo,
Craven wasn't though.
I have
No.
not seen Craven.
Ah, it's bad. It's bad.
man, who
I
was
still remember going to see Morbius in theaters, and I was just like, at the end of it, I was like, I regretted that choice so much. I was like, well, I'm not going to get this hour and 40 minutes back.
Madam Reb. I was just intrigued by it. I knew
Okay,
it was gonna
okay,
be
I do.
bad.
Okay, this character did obviously turn into a hero, but the Winter Soldier was a good villain. The Winter Soldier
Yeah.
was like definitely like it's. I mean, they wrapped that up kind of too quick, in my opinion. Like I understand, but he was a great villain.
Well, that was gonna
Okay,
happen.
another character I would say, Baron Zemo. Baron Zemo was a reoccurring villain. We
Oh,
just never
yes.
got to see him too
See,
much about him. Yeah.
Zemo was a pretty good villain.
Yeah,
Like, he didn't have powers, but he was successful in his plot.
he didn't even
Yeah.
fight, and he was so good. Like what he was able to do to the
Zemo,
Avengers.
if we get to see more of Zemo, I would say he deserves to be in the top three. I mean, again, people would say obviously Thanos. Like, I guess you could say Thanos, but I just like I said, I like the comic version of Thanos, and we never really got too
What
much of
what what
MC
what, what about
Thanos,
Mysterio?
unfortunately.
Where would you put
I
Mysterio?
thought Mysterio was
I like
fine.
Mysterio. I like
Yeah,
Mysterio. I know people hate that movie, but I always like Mysterio. I've always
yeah.
said this. Mysterio is my favorite Spider-Man villain, only because of that the PS1 game and how
Oh
fucking hard
my
he was in that game.
gosh.
Yeah, yes.
The PS1, yo, that was my favorite boss fight because the theme song to
I could never
Mysterio
beat
is
that
just.
boss fight. I could never beat it as a kid. It would piss me the fuck off.
I beat it. Like, no, the thing that got me stuck on that game was the part where Doc Ock becomes Carnage and
Oh
you're
my
trying to
god.
Oh, the
escape,
ending.
and it was just so frustrating. But here's the thing: the scary noise that it makes goes like, I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
James Bond Wolf franchise apparently.
Yeah, they say that about everything.
Yo, honestly, I think
Best
people
MCU show, not excluding the Netflix shows. I mean, it would. WandaVision shit the bed, so I can't really put that there. But that would
Year
have
when
been
the
like a
where was
top
the year when the word to say
MCU
that.
show
Um,
if the ending was actually good.
yeah.
The ending, in my opinion, is like it kind of crippled the entire show.
You know what's gonna be,
Loki definitely.
low key, but you know what this is what my most what got me really loved the most. I don't know, for some reason it's Wonderland.
Yeah,
It's just
Wonder
so
Man. I feel like is I don't know. I think I like the Wonder Man more than Born Again, the first season at
yeah.
least.
I mean Born Again season two is doing very well. If
Yeah, but we still
Allison's
haven't seen it. We have to see it before we can
yeah, two
say that.
episodes
You know what I
is
mean?
two episodes this Tuesday, guys. This Daredevil.
Yeah.
Remember that. Uh, if the Allison don't want to pay Star Trek cost or stream and are still salty losing their assets and killing some trilogy in theaters, which way do they go? I think they should do Star Trek, and I think they should do base it off Star Trek Generation. Have don't do Captain Kirk or Spock or whatever. Go with Captain Picard and Riker, Geordi. Star Trek Generation. That's because that Star Trek is more well known, more popular than
Hmm.
William Shatner with Captain Kirk and Spock. I think that's what they should.
I never forgave Star Trek for like the movie Star Trek Generations. I never forgave them for killing Kirk. I'm like
Oh,
Sean Chandler. I don't believe Kirk.
oh,
Kirk never truly died.
with Malcolm McDowell. Oh,
Like you guys know for I don't know if you guys knew like Sean Chandler used to say Kirk never died. Like that was like his Twitter handle. Like
yeah.
Kirk never died. Like I'm the same way. That movie just annoyed me for some reason because of how they handled Kirk in that movie.
Overrated superhero movies.
Most
Overrated.
overrated
Oh,
superhero, Thor Ragnarok. It's one
Yeah,
of the most overrated Marvel movies for sure. Like
yeah,
people hype that up way too much. I was excited for that movie, and I said, that scene where the Hulk face plants and shit. I was like, man, that shit was ass. The jokes in the movie, in my opinion, were not funny. I've always said this, I don't like Taika Waititi. I watch his movies, I just do not find them funny. People would be like, "Oh, watch What We Do in the Shadows." I watched it. It was not funny. I was like bored to death. I tried to
yo,
watch all his other movies. I did not like it.
did you see Jojo Rabbit? Like his weird
yeah.
movie about
Yeah, I don't care about that movie either.
some Nazi youth who has Hitler as an imaginary friend.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said this for
That
a long time, and then now it was like cool to hate on him because of Thor: Love and Thunder, and that movie was ass. But it was to me it was just as bad as Thor Ragnarok. Like Thor Ragnarok is the most overrated Marvel movie
I think it's
like
worse than
of all
Ragnarok.
time. Well, it's worse than Ragnarok because it's so stupid and like doesn't take itself serious to the point where, like I said, it just becomes an actual parody
Uh
of a
huh.
Marvel movie. But Thor Ragnarok is just extremely overrated. Like people hype that movie up way, way too much. Like I remember when it came out and they were like, "Yo, this is one of the best Marvel movies." I was like, "Yo, you guys must be on something, man!" Like that was like, oh, I was like, bro, like it was so bad. Like it made a mockery of the character. None of the action sequences were good. I don't like Valkyrie. That's another character I'm glad they kind of like we don't see much of because
And
she's so
you know
annoying.
what? Kate Blanchett is a great actress, but you could tell she was kind of
Oh,
phoning it in
Hella's a
that movie.
garbage ass villain.
She was
Oh, that's
phoning it
another thing
in.
too.
She was phoning it in. She was
Well,
funny in it.
everybody's just kind of like, it's a stupid movie and we gotta act stupid, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I
She
get
was,
like Thor: The Dark World was a bland, boring movie, but
that was bad too.
how do you turn that into like, now I'm gonna just turn this into a laughing stock? Like, when people go everything in Marvel is not taken serious, but
Yeah.
that's the movie where nothing is taken serious. Like, that's actually the movie where they do
That's a
that.
legit criticism.
Yeah,
He's
like
a
they have
freaking.
this whole fucking setup with the Hulk, and then they just literally, it's a punchline. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you turned the Hulk's trauma into a punchline. Th-
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, it was just not funny. Like, some people thought it was funny and they like it, and it's okay. Like, it's subjective, but I mean, like, to me, it was really bad. Like, and I never rewatched that movie. That was one of the. There's a lot of Marvel movies that I've rewatched in theaters, but I can't rewatch that movie. Like, I'm just, it's just, I don't like his humor. I really just don't like his humor. It's not funny to me.
You could just tell Kate
It's like
Blanchett.
juvenile.
You know what's weird is because Kate Blanchett was totally folding in that film. She tried harder for Borderlands than she did for Thor Ragnarok.
She's Simba. Boy, that's a fucking garbage movie,
I
man.
know. It is. I know. It's
Yeah, like
horrible.
even if you didn't like, even if you liked Borderlands, it's still just a boring ass movie. It's like, I don't know, man. We kind of went away from that. Thankfully, we went away from that. That like, I don't even know what to call it. It's just kind of like, it almost feels like borderline parody. Like, it almost comes across like, uh, you remember those crappy parody movies from like the 2000s, like disaster movie? Like,
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok, in my opinion, is like very, very close to doing something like that. It's just that at some points they do have to take
Oh, you
themselves
know
a
what I
little bit
want?
serious.
I want one. Those parody movies are bad, but they're meant to be bad. I want a parody
Yeah,
movie
like
to come.
when people talk about like James Gunn and his humor, they talk about it as if it's like Thor Ragnarok. That's how
Yeah.
I always seen it. It's
No.
like that's how I've seen it personally. Because I'm like, well, James Gunn doesn't actually turn his characters into jokes. It's just that's the character's personality. You know what I mean. So it's like you can't really say oh he's disrespecting the character when a character like Drax is intentionally doesn't understand things. He's a literal character,
Yeah.
right? But it's like in Thor Ragnarok, you have characters who are like they would talk about something serious, and then in the next scene, someone is making fun of them for that serious thing, and everybody's laughing, and then they end up just like look like fools, and you're like, what? Like what? Oh my god, I'm sorry, man. Another overrated like movie. Um,
Is this MCU or superhero movie?
MCU or in general,
Superheroes.
with superheroes. I got it. I've always said this. I don't like Batman Forever. I think Batman Forever is garbage. Uh,
I don't think it's an overrated
that's like,
movie at all.
So I
well,
guess you don't
people
want
like
to
that
see the
movie a
Joel
lot.
Schumacher cut?
No, hell fucking no. I don't
I
give a fuck about any of that. I don't care if it's serious or not. It's just none of that to me
I
is like to go from the Tim Burton movie to that is fucking insane.
I
I
don't
obviously wasn't
hate
alive during that time period, but I mean, it's just kind of
I
crazy to me.
don't
Even as a kid,
I
I was like, what
I
the
don't
fuck?
hate I don't hate the movie. Like I don't think it's particularly a great movie or a good movie because I think what I shit about that movie is that it's like I thought Jim Carrey played okay with her, fine with her. I thought for
Mhm.
that like Wither acts like that in my opinion at times, right? But the Two Face,
Right.
Tommy Lee Jones is Two Face. You could tell Tommy Lee Jones was
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
he wasn't phoning it in. He was overacting on purpose.
Yo, like,
Yeah,
here's
well,
the thing that
that's kind of the point, but it's just not.
Not
It
good.
it just doesn't work. Yeah, it's
Overacting
just
is never good, right? Overacting is
here's the
not
thing
good.
that
no, no.
bugs
I
me
think it
about
can work. It obviously does work, but it just doesn't work for that
No,
movie.
the thing
no.
that bugs me about
Yeah,
Batman Forever is that Chris O'Donnell does not look like a boy wonder. He looks like some kind of
Oh yeah, terrible casting.
here's the thing. I get it. it's popular to cast people in their early mid-20s as teenagers, but
Yeah,
he
he looks
does
too
not
old.
look like a teenager.
Yeah,
He
he
looks
doesn't
like
look like yeah.
Yeah.
he can live on his own. It's like, well, you need a place to crash? Come stay here. Like,
The thing about
Yeah,
Tommy
that's
Lee
ridiculous.
Jones is like, I feel like Tommy Lee Jones would have been an excellent Joker because he felt more like a Joker than
listen,
Two
the only
Face.
thing worth
Mhm.
watching in Batman Forever is how hot Nicole Kidman is in that movie.
Yeah.
That's the only thing worth watching.
Oh my God, the jokes. Batman. What I hate about that movie is like the beginning. Chicks dig the car. Batman would never say that.
Yo, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. First of all, bat nipples, chicks dig the car.
Bad credit cards.
Yo, Batman and Robin. The line where Alfred goes, "I'll cancel the pizzas." I'm like, is this a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie?
Hmm.
This is why Superman
Yeah.
works
They
so
were
well.
trying to water it down like the Batman 60 show, but like that worked.
Hmm.
But I hear it, that was fine. But it's just that I was pissed off at Two Face. I mean, like Tommy Lee Jones would have been a great Joker. If he was playing Joker, if he had been cast as Joker, because Jack Nicholson did a great job. But if he played Joker, he would have been a great Joker over a top Joker because he laughed so much in that film. Like, you ever hear Two Face laugh in anything? In anything, Two Face never laughs. Never
Yeah.
laughs in anything, right?
So
And he's never over top. He's
he's
never.
not
No,
the he's
yeah,
not the fucking Joker.
No, don't you agree? He was like the Joker in that film. Like,
Yeah, he's like yeah. That's that's what I mean, man. That movie is just I can't, man. I just can't with that movie.
yo, but here's the thing: Batman Forever is nowhere near the hot garbage that Joker Filet do was.
Oh
no,
yeah, that movie's garbage.
that
Oh
movie.
Joker,
yeah,
oh my,
Joker's an overrated movie. That's for sure. Joker's like
Yeah,
100% overrated. People like it has good scenes. Like I said, the scene
yeah,
where he's with Robert De Niro like that is a good scene. But I mean like the rest of the movie and like how they treat the Joker, it's not a good movie, man. Like it's a movie that is like thinks it's doing something interesting, but it's really not.
it's basically
The
something you've seen from Martin Scorsese in like 5 different
yes,
movies.
Yeah, but people say that, and you're like, like that's fine. Like you could do something, you can rip off whatever, but it's just like the movie's messaging is really kind of like the Joker is a disturbing individual. Like there's no reason to be sympathetic toward the Joker. So it's like we have this entire movie that sympathizes or makes him a sympathetic character. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work with what they've given sorry, like the story that they had, like all the stuff with his mom and like oh Bruce Wayne's dad is the reason why his life is shit and all these things,
yeah,
and you're like yeah, no, like
yeah.
he's a fucking disturbed character. I don't know why we need to make him sympathetic. Yeah, I was trying to think. I'm like, what was another movie that I found overrated? I mean, and I watched that movie a lot of times, and it really was more of me watching it multiple times where I was like, yeah, I don't really like this movie. Like there's something off about being like sympathizing with this character. You're like, he doesn't really do anything
But you know
redeeming.
what I think? What I think it sends. I do think now, but it does send the wrong message because his life was shit. He was struggling. While he was taking care of his mother, didn't have a particularly good
Yeah.
job. He had mental illness. It's like,
But he also like takes up issues after people, and you're like
yeah,
it's like a power fantasy kind of movie. It's like oh these dudes on the train and they're drunk and they're yelling at people. Let me go and fucking shoot them. Like I think that's like listen. Are they assholes? Do they deserve to get beat
yeah,
up? Yes, but I don't think they deserve to get fucking like murdered in cold blood. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like and the way the movie makes it like seem it's like justified and these guys are
yeah. That's
assholes
what I'm
and
saying.
and, and
That's
you're
what I'm
like
saying.
it's weird, it's a little bit
It
weird,
sends a wrong
like
message. If your life is shit, it's
yeah,
justified
or if
you.
these people are assholes, pick up a gun and fucking blow their head off. It's I think that's weird. I think it's weird to put that in a movie,
I know, and he
and
went,
to act like
especially
he was right.
especially when he chased the guy. Like that's not defense anymore. That's not self defense. When you chase the guy to shoot him down,
Yeah,
That's not
Yeah,
something.
it's
You
just
know,
that's what
like
I'm saying. It makes him. Nah, I don't. It's grimy. It's a grimy feeling when you watch that movie and you go, "Is there? Does this make sense?"
Because
it's
No,
yes,
it
just a
really doesn't.
crazy movie.
because the Joker doesn't justify
Yeah.
things like that. That's not the Joker. How the Joker thinks. Joker doesn't give a shit whether it's justified or
Well,
not.
the Joker is not a sympathetic character. He's a
No,
pathetic character. Like
sure.
he's someone who is walloping in his misery, and he refuses to get better. Like that's the whole thing.
I can
So
sure. I
you
always
know,
believe something. I always believe something has happened to the guy who becomes a Joker in the comics because he's the opposite of Batman, obviously for some reason. But instead of Batman trying to fight against it, Joker just embraces it, embraces the chaos. That's why he's not a sympathetic
yeah,
character.
it's
I'll
a
never
weird
forget
movie.
Yeah, because
how
he doesn't.
wasted Brendan Gleeson was in the second Joker movie. It's like, tell us a
Oh
joke,
yeah,
Arthur. Like, tell us a joke, Arthur.
and then
Like,
that movie. I mean, we everybody doesn't like that movie at this point, right? It's been panned and shit, but
I
like
can tell you one
for him
thing.
to like beat Arthur up and like practically rape him in the jail, like that was such a
oh,
fucking weird ass scene. Like
yo,
I
or
hope
like,
Todd what's his name? I was gonna say Todd Howard, lol. Not
Phillips,
Todd
I mean,
Howard, Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips should never make a movie again after that. You know what I mean? Like that movie
well,
was
here's the
so
thing.
fucking
Also, the
garbage
he
ending
read
of
his
and
film. He read the Zack.
Joker,
disgusting.
the
He did the
ending
Zack
of
Snyder
the
thing.
movie where
Oh,
it's like he gets killed in the jail and it's like, that's
Yeah.
life.
that that guy. You know that guy who killed the Joker at the end of the movie. You know that guy is not. He's becoming big now.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you know that show, Heated Rivalry. He's one of the main characters in it.
Oh,
Oh
interesting.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. Connor Story is his name. He's because Heated Rivalry has been the most talked about HBO show for months now, right? The hockey show where two rivals are like lovers. I haven't watched it honestly, but
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
about it.
I
So
know
yeah,
you
the guy.
yeah, I haven't seen the show.
Yeah, yeah. One of the guys is the guy who played the guy who killed Arthur Fleck.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
And
Yeah, he kind
he,
of, well, it's like you can't, I could barely remember what the guy looked like in the movie.
I did
I just choose to not want to remember that movie.
I didn't either, man. I just saw like all over X like the
The
guys
only
play.
good thing about that movie was the opening with the animated sequence. Like, that was cool. And then it never,
Oh, the
you know
fucking
what I mean?
singing parts. This that movie would be so much better if they
Oh,
didn't
yeah, the
sing it.
fucking, oh, man, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that movie, I just want to forget that movie even existed. Like, that was a movie that should have never been made.
That's Warner Brothers' fault, man. Todd Phillips, didn't want to make that movie. You could tell.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
It
just
was
ridiculous.
why
freaking
is Batman more
garbage
popular
ass
than
movie.
Superman? Why is Batman more popular than
Because I've
Superman?
always said this, because Batman is a more tragic character. That's been my
Yeah.
theory,
And
and
yeah,
I think
Aaron,
people just like it
yeah,
more.
George.
I'm gonna dip. I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, it's midnight. We'll
Uh,
end
All
it soon
right,
anyway. Take care,
yeah, but
George.
yeah,
you
thanks for
yeah,
having me
take care,
on
George.
and letting me rant about a certain Jarbo because,
Yeah,
Yeah, no
but
problem.
yeah,
no,
balding middle-aged man who needs to get a
yeah,
grip on his life. Yeah,
but no, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Later.
Peace.
peace.
Later. I also think
What
Batman.
other questions you got for us, man? We need some more
Well,
questions before we go.
Batman. I do think Batman has a better tragic story. True, but I think Batman's more relatable because he gets things done without powers and abilities, and I think it's more relatable to
Mm,
humans. Things like that. Um, For obviously, you got to have the Rogues Gallery. I think the Rogues Gallery play on Batman better than Superman's Rogues Gallery because like Superman's Rogue Gallery is mostly alien, some human, but like if you really look at Batman's Rogue Gallery, they're all like examples of his character. Like Joker is like the opposite of Batman in terms of chaos and order, right? And something tragic probably happened to both, and one choose to fight against it, versus Batman and Joker choose to embrace it. And that's why Joker's obsessed with Batman. But if you look at Two Face, what's Two Face represents? The duality of Batman Bruce Wayne. Riddler represents the intelligence of Bruce
holy
Wayne.
shit!
Batman, what? What? What?
It's just like glitching the fuck out, because of the stream.
Oh,
Holy shit! It's
yeah,
like,
okay,
I think it's on my end.
okay. But also like, yeah. It's Dark. Well, it might be top three. Dark Knight,
Yeah, for what?
best hero movie
For
all the
what?
time.
I guess
Best
so.
superhero
I
movie.
mean, I was gonna say The Dark Knight, but I don't like have like too much animosity toward the movie itself. I'm more annoyed that like people go like no other movie will top The Dark Knight, and I just kind of hate that kind of I'm like, what do you mean a movie? Like, it's like when I hear people say, "Oh, Elden Ring," nobody will top Elden Ring. It's just such a fucking dumbass comment. It's like,
Hmm.
really, like, there's been, I mean, Christopher Nolan has made a better movie than fucking The Dark Knight, and there's been comic book movies that I feel like have been really good. I mean, are they on the level of The Dark Knight in terms of like, you know, how the people like talk about it? No. But I mean, people just feel like The Dark Knight is, you know, like the second coming of Christ. That's really it. It's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
movie. It's a good movie. Like I said, I don't have issues with the
It's,
movie. It's just I have issues the way like people talk about the movie. That's really it.
they put people put Dark Knight on a pedestal. Like this is the movie you have the comic book movie you have to beat to be considered the best
Yeah.
comic book movie of all time. And it's like that's not fair to any films. That's not how
No.
the industry works. You're not there to make a better movie than this movie, right? Like no, like to make
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
why are female
I don't think it's fair.
why do why are female superheroes not getting overall? Well, I personally think it's because most of the people that see comic book movies are males. And
Yeah. Male. Yeah. More males watch
yeah,
comic book movies. To be fair.
yeah, and it's always been like that. Because if you really look at comics, now we're looking at comics, the comics thing, not the movies, but the books. The way they drew females, right? Hot, attractive. Bit. The one thing, one common feature most of the time is
Yeah.
like the breast size. Why? Why? The track man, track man.
Well, yeah, sometimes it was the artist that they would just fuck around. Like you know the story
Yeah.
about Power Girl and how like the artist.
Yes.
I actually I'm starting to think I'm like, is this bullshit? Was this a bullshit story or is this a story that people just repeat? I don't know, but this is what the story is supposedly is that one of the artists was like wanted to see how far he can go with like drawing her bust size.
Oh
And
my
he just
god.
every issue it just got bigger and bigger until they told him to stop. That's supposedly the story. I don't know if it's a bullshit story or like it's just I'm gonna have to go and look and then tell you guys. But that's supposedly
And
the what do you call it? The myth. Why are female superheroes not getting it over with audiences? I think it's because a lot of the female characters don't really appeal to male characters as much.
yes.
And I think they're not as like I think that they got to do a lot of stuff. Like personally, I feel like Captain Marvel could have been a really cool character in the MCU, but they kind of turned her into like Tony Stark. It just doesn't really make sense. You're like Captain Marvel is like the Superman of the Marvel
Yeah.
universe. Like she's supposed to be like a motherly figure, like nice and cheery and like
Well,
optimistic and
all she did in the first movie
yeah.
was like not smile.
She's
All
just
she
she's just Well, I wouldn't say not smile because I know women say it like that's offensive and stuff. But I just feel like they try to turn her into like Tony Stark. Like I'm gonna be quippy and I'm gonna be
yeah.
crass and cynical, and you're like, it's just kind of weird. And you're like, it just doesn't really fit the character and what she's going through and like what has happened to her. And Tony Stark's is an asshole, like you know what I mean.
Yes.
And he's so it's. But I think to be honest, Marvel and Marvel has good female characters. It's just I think they're like, oh, we have a female character, let's give it to a female director and writer, but then they don't know what to do, or they feel like they want to make something that's cool, but it's really not cool for the guys, and
Just
then
look.
yeah, it just kind of and most of the women don't care about these characters because like they've never grown up with them or they never really seen them, right?
Yeah, I mean, like Wonder Woman is like a different story. Like Wonder Woman
Yeah, Wonder
has a
Woman's completely different. Yeah.
yeah, right. Like we could like Wonder Woman has a female audience. I'm sure there's some Marvel
But
characters
there's
that
no, but there's not like a I
yeah,
mean, the closest character like that is Storm,
yeah.
right? Like Storm is pretty much like a
The
revered
X Men
character.
characters, some of the X Men female characters for sure. Storm,
Storm has like a really great storyline. I mean, with the
yeah,
afterlife. So I mean, yeah, I think
and I
and obviously she's played a much larger role too in the
and Jean
greater
Grey,
Marvel universe.
and I'll say this, and Jean Grey too. I mean, Jean Grey probably too because she has a lot of great storylines. Like,
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah,
I,
she does have good storylines, but I just don't think she's on the level of Storm.
mm-hmm.
Like I think Storm is a much. I mean, Storm like just to prove it. I mean, like who was the first character in Marvel Rivals? Storm. Who's in the new
Yeah,
fighting game? Storm. You go and look at all the games that have
yeah.
female
I think.
characters of Marvel. It's Storm. Storm is the
Oh
character that's right there.
phone to shut down. All right, I'll be charging my phone later. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, Jean Grey. Well, that's why they say X-Men characters, like the female X-Men characters, were always better. It's just that Marvel
hmm
didn't have X-Men, so there wasn't really a lot of characters. But I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
they also didn't really put a lot of effort into some of the characters. I feel like, I mean, some of the cooler female characters in the MCU, like Nebula, was a cool character. I really liked Nebula. I thought Nebula was probably like one
I
of
love that.
one of the probably the best written characters, very slept on character in the MCU because she goes from being a villain from in the first movie and in the
Yeah,
second movie she's like confronted about like her being a villain and is that even
why?
necessary?
Yeah, why she
Yeah.
is it?
And then she joins up with them and she literally saves the day in Endgame. Like she's like
hmm
one of the big reasons why they even won was because of Nebula turning face, and um, and then
Yeah,
also in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 too, she was like a big proponent of that movie as well. Like so, this character I don't see a lot of people talk about. I wish we got to see more of Nebula. She wasn't like the coolest looking character, but like like I said, she had a really good arc that nobody really talks about. Um, yeah,
you like
Rogue and
Rogue?
Jubilee. I like Elektra too. I think Elektra is also another character that Marvel is kind of like scared to use. I don't know why. Is it because of the design of the character they think is
Yeah,
like too much? But I noticed because now they're like, okay, she's
I
Daredevil, and
I
they've kept her
think
as Daredevil for quite some like amount of years
well,
now.
I think it's not MCU, but Sonny with Black Cat. They have stuff with Black Cat just because she's a Spider-Man
Yeah,
related
Black Cat.
character.
Well, all the female like this is what I noticed too. Like when you look at Marvel
Yeah,
Rivals, a lot of the female characters that are popular with the male gamers versus the female gamers, like it's a uh, big difference, right? Like you don't see a lot of women play as Storm.
no,
You also don't see a lot of women play as who's another character? Well, I guess Angela, right? They play Invisible Woman and Luna Snow, and
Mhm.
but so I feel like Marvel, the people at Marvel, I don't know if they know that that the male audience prefers certain characters and stuff.
Mhm.
And some, like I said, some of the characters I just feel like they don't really use as much, or they don't know how to use them. Like Elektra again. Like why isn't Elektra like I just don't understand. Like why doesn't she have her own show? Why doesn't she have her own stuff going on outside of the comics? It just seems weird. It's like the character has like all this lore outside of Daredevil. Well, why is she only attached to Daredevil? It's confusing.
Yeah, that's true.
So
You
yeah,
see Jubilee.
yeah, X-Men character like the X-Men, Emma Frost, obviously people like because of
Hmm.
Marvel Rivals has kind of like reinvigorated a lot of people's like, oh yeah, this character, that character,
Uh huh.
you know. So it's just in the MCU they like I do like Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is a pretty cool character. I just don't think she's really used all that well. I mean, and it's weird when you have like Grace Randolph being like, "Oh my God, everybody loves Scarlet Witch and she's an amazing character," and you're like, she really hasn't done much in the MCU. Like WandaVision, like I said, it was good until the ending. Doctor Strange 2, I did like her as a villain because she was cool to look at and watch. Like when she was like a zombie and stuff, like that was all cool, but it's like it didn't make sense. So that was an issue. It's like, yeah, it would have been, this would have made sense if maybe this
It
was
contradicted WandaVision.
before. Yeah, if this, yeah, it contradicted WandaVision, but she made for a cool villain, you
Yeah.
know, like, and so it's like, damn, like, are we never gonna see her do like Avengers Disassemble or like be a big proponent with you know, the House of X and House of X or House of M, sorry, House of M.
Um,
Um, no, I was thinking about the you know, the power and they have the
yeah.
power. I think it's called the Power of X and the House of X.
Yeah.
That's Hickman stuff. But no, House of M, where the alternate universe. Um, like it would have been interesting to see her be a villain with the Avengers around. Like that would have been interesting to see.
Did
Did the
MCU
MCU
face
damage the
MC?
female heroes? No, because there's barely any MCU stuff. So like She Hulk is also another character they botched because I feel like she really wasn't the She-Hulk that people like in the comics, where she's funny and very like
Winnie.
chatty and witty and like, you know, like instead they kind of turned her into this like, yeah, like again like a Tony Stark kind of character where it's like it just doesn't work for all these characters. Why are they turning them into Tony Stark? And so, you know, when she was breaking the fourth wall, it kind of felt out of place. It didn't feel like it made sense, you know, like because the character's personality just didn't really work so well. I did like Ironheart. I think they developed, I even said this, Ironheart as a character worked a lot better in the MCU than it did in the comics because they made her more flawed and interesting and more conflicted. And she wasn't an
Yeah.
asshole. Like she really did want to help people. So I would say she was definitely the better female characters.
Yeah.
Shuri too. I really like Shuri. She was a really good character in Black Panther 2. Uh, you know, and obviously she was dealing with the loss of her brother and stuff,
Uh huh.
but yeah, I feel like I don't know. Jane Foster wasn't bad as a character in Thor: Love and Thunder. It's just that again, like they just don't take her story seriously. So, and by the time you know the movie's end, she's dead. You
Yeah.
know, so it's like you know, like so yeah, they that happened. Captain Marvel, it's kind of a shame again. I don't think they really, you know, they kind of botched that character. I do like Monica. She's a cool character, but not used well enough. Miss Marvel, I don't really care
Annoying.
about MCU Miss Marvel. Yeah, she's too annoying. Like it's just too much. Maybe they can scale it back. Like it would be interesting to actually see the character grow up because that's like one of the issues in the comics where she's just kind of a kid
The one. The
for
one.
years and years. Doesn't
The
make
one.
sense.
The one standout is Yelena. Yelena's actually been good.
Yeah, Yelena's a good character. Yeah.
There's.
Um, Kate Bishop is Kate Bishop is a good character, but I mean, I don't know. Like she's not that interesting. You know, she was never she Kate Bishop in the comic was never interesting. She just worked really well with Clint because Clint is kind of like down on his luck, and so
Yeah.
she kind of like makes fun of him, and so it kind of works because she's still like his friend, and she obviously like does care for him, but she obviously pokes one at him, and it works. So it works better like when they're in like a team, right, or in a duo. But like when she's by herself, she's boring as shit. So I don't know how the MCU is going to handle that. I don't. Who even knows if we'll even see Kate Bishop again? It doesn't. It doesn't even seem like they want to use that character
People like
anyway.
X-23 a lot. Yeah, but X-23, I
Yeah,
don't know how. Okay.
a lot of people love X-23 in the comics. So, but I mean, the movie version is not like the comics. So, but yeah, people did like X-23. We just need to see more of her, I guess.
Who else was female? I don't know who else.
Yeah, Kate Bishop. What's up? What happened? Did this? Did the midget? Is he
The
stalking you right
midget.
now?
The midget?
Yeah, is the midget? Is the midget still stalking you? We're trying to defend your honor because this midget. We're sick of this midget. I can't stand this midget. He talks so much shit. I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, you know, I didn't believe he was a midget until you saw show the picture. And I'm like, holy shit, we can't let this guy talk all this crap if he's that tiny. Oh my God. Oh my God.
uh,
But yeah, I don't know. Some female MCU characters, they just uh,
hmm
they definitely deserve to be better. Like they need to put in more work into making these characters actually like make people like them.
Yeah.
You know, obviously some of them they're doing that, Yelena, but other characters, not so much. Oh, my headphones switched again.
Yeah, I think we're going to end it. It is almost 12:30.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we've been on for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, fuck the midget.
Well, I've been on 2.5. No, don't fuck the bitch. It's disgusting. Okay.
Well, fuck him, not actually fuck him.
I know. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll be back. Okay, so Daredevil was 2 episodes. They're like 50 minutes long, right? They're like 45 to 50 minutes long, right? They're not Wonder Man length.
Hmm.
They're long. So 11 o'clock, I guess. I guess we'll go 11 o'clock. I guess on Tuesday. I guess we'll go for like 11 to like 12:30, maybe on
Hmm.
Tuesday. Yeah. Make sure to like, share,
Maybe
subscribe,
I might
comment.
not be on there because it might be too late for me, but
Yeah.
we'll yeah.
hmm Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys.